That's sentient.
I see an eggplant.
There was indeed an eggplant.
Eggplants.
Oh,
Yep, eggplant.
I don't like the way
Oh.
you say eggplant.
Egg. Good evening, or technically good night, everyone. I'm Staz. I'm the GM for. Jacob is currently not. Maybe he'll pop up later. I'm joined here today by.
A bunch of silence, apparently. Hi, I'm Dirk.
Thought my internet was going out on me. I'm Loogie.
I'm Dan. Yeah.
And I'm Nkix.
Yep. And left off, you guys won the arena. And you guys won the of Devil Horns. So, after your victory, you've obviously returned to the manor to relax. So you are assignment.
Okay, question. Is anyone else having Raptor cutting out a lot here?
Yeah, it's probably
Yep.
not on talk yet. Now that I'm on push to talk, it should be good.
Okay. Alright. Yeah. Freaking Xana grabbed his plate of waffles and went to his room.
Waffles. Oh yeah, I need to rejoin this player.
Mm-hmm. Shenanigans.
And as everyone can see, we are down a man.
I mean, Staz said that like right at the beginning, but yeah.
Yeah. But he may or may not join. I think I'll just film it there. So, I mean, we'll see. Anyways, I'll transport you guys to the mansion. It may take 2 loads, so forgive me.
Okay.
Live to win till you die. Probably should have asked before, but how's my volume?
It's a bit loud.
Still? I'm at like 50%.
I have you turned down. It sounds like you're peaking a bit.
Yeah, I have you turned down from last time still, and you're still pretty loud on my end. I actually thought about turning you down again, but I turned my TV down instead.
It's less about the actual volume and more the fact that you're peaking your microphone
Yeah, it
constantly.
sounds like your mic is picking. Yeah. Actually, what does it sound like in Stram?
Here. This is not exactly what I expected for the song, but hey, this will do for now.
What did you think it would be?
Contain more or less some of the beginning notes.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm coming in like almost unhearable in stream.
I mean, the stream volume should be exactly the same as what my actual volume is, and it's not like it's low volume.
You could probably boost, if you haven't done it, you could probably boost Dirk's volume through your Discord.
Do that to try to level me. Because, yeah, I'm like listening to myself in the stream right now, and it's very hard to hear me. I have a deeper voice.
Not really.
Okay, this song is just not fitting it.
Not as deep as you might think.
No.
Yeah, not quite, but... Okay, did you boost me? Because that sounded a little bit better.
This will just be for shits right now.
Okay. Stream sounds good now.
Fine, Staz is still 175%.
Hyper fun.
Yep,
Oh yes. Hyper fun. Great.
correct. Alrighty. So you guys are free to walk around. You see that Jim Lee, after getting his drink and smoking his pipe, he returns to his room.
So is this immediately after we left, or is this like the next day or something?
This is immediately after you left.
Okay.
You also see that Claudia has went upstairs to deliver, quote, the horns.
Yeah. Yeah. Sanders probably still would have taken his plate of waffles and went back to his room.
Okie dokie.
And then
If I
probably
recall,
would've
you
started
were
reading up
left
on that
middle?
book. Huh? Yeah, I think left middle or something. I'm somewhere on the left.
It was, I think I had the first room, and then Wayo had the,
First right?
yeah, or the middle room between me and Zana.
I
Oh.
I honestly don't think that's the room I was in.
Well, you are on the right side, correct?
Oh, I was on the left.
First left?
I don't think it was first.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah. I think it was the middle room.
Yeah,
Or
it was
Oh!
me, Wayo, Zana on the
Yeah,
left
I
side.
think I'm in the last one.
Big facts.
Yep, this is
I
the
think-
room I was in. Get out, Jim Lee!
I think you moved the bed. Yeah, that's mine. You moved the bed close to the desk.
Jim Lee's on the right-hand side. He's not on the left at all.
I just moved everyone, so I think that's about right, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
No, Jim Lee was
On my
with
side.
Us on the left side.
No, he was on my side.
I could have swore he was on the left side with us because
We both heard the magical bullshit at night. He was on my side.
Oh, okay. I was just.
Dan, I
remember
see what you're doing there.
with us because he was wanting to follow
I'm
me.
marking my
and-
room. This is the meat dragon.
He followed you to bother you, but
No, it's not the meat
no,
dragon.
he
It's a bread
sleeps
dragon.
over here.
Okay. Gotcha.
In case y'all were wondering what he meant by the meat dragon.
I love it.
Well,
It's a bread dragon.
well,
Gotta go.
stop drawing with your blood and excrement. Also, we need to get you on a lower fiber diet. Way less greens. If you need to go to the bathroom, just ask.
No, not on the rug, Wayo. Bad fox.
Rubs your
Alrighty, so anyone want to do anything for the night? Before they go to sleep?
Someone's just taking a train to sleepy time junction.
Xana's
I
gonna
am-
like, start reading that book.
Okay. So you want to read a book. Okie dokie. How long do you want to read the book?
Just until I decide that until I decide that I'm bored.
Huh?
I said, until I decide that I'm bored, it depends on like what the book's about, whether or not how much I care.
No, give me a time estimate.
It depends on what
Oh,
the book's about.
Oh, you know it's about the black goat.
Yeah, but I don't know anything more than that. It would like. I mean, I would probably read it at least 20 minutes or something like that.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Well, I'll get back to you on that one then.
Okay. Probably something
Well,
like that.
what are you gonna do before you go to bed? If you're gonna go do anything before bed?
What spells do I have? If I can get this to work, this would be nice, but I don't think I have the spell. No, I don't. I guess there's not much really for Wayo to do.
One of those moments if we were a character who actually
So you're
needed
gonna
time.
head to sleep? Okie dokie. Biz, I don't even have to ask. You head to sleep, no doubt.
Wow, you've read my mind.
It's
Truth?
not drinking,
Any
it's not
thoughts?
fighting, it's sleeping.
Well, I just investigate the fucking witch stuff that I've got some more.
Which stuff you got?
Yeah, I've still got the vial.
The vial of black darkness ichor with an eyeball.
Wasn't that on the other guy?
You mean
Not the-
you mean also the same guy? Yes, it was.
Apparently alternate freaking
Also captured
Truth
vile
did
shit.
the same thing.
Yeah, Truth knows Xana, so the same general things happened. You know, that version of Xana may be like taller or something, but you know, it's the same guy.
Oh, he looks in his pants. Fuck, still small. I'm kidding. Anyway,
He'd be a pretty tall guy at that point.
so you're gonna investigate the vial stuff. What kind of properties are you gonna test?
I don't know, I guess to see if I can commune with it.
You're noticing with the vial that it's constantly tapping the glass towards you.
I mean, I'm not gonna eat you, so I don't know what you're... I'm not letting you out either.
Yeah. It doesn't look happy, but it is what it is. You do see it sprout an eye, though. You
Oh.
start looking.
I mean, it's gotta look with something. I mean, how's it not look happy? What, has it got like a eyebrow also forming over said eye to make it look angry about it?
You kind of see it kind of like... when it's hitting the glass, it's repeatedly doing that like a feral animal.
I'm shaking.
It did not like that.
I'm sure it didn't. I'm trying to get it to settle down. That's how you get things to settle down, right? You shake them. You know, like babies.
Oh my god, it's not a baby, Truth.
Okay, go.
How do you know how old it is exactly, huh? Hmm?
Could be a
Could
baby
be
in
older
its
than
years.
you. Alrighty.
Gleaning no other information, I'd be going to sleep.
Okie dokie. Alrighty. So, boys on the left, roll me some perspective, por favor.
Perspective?
Oh boy.
Perception.
Person.
Perception.
Although I know Monsieur Biz is probably not gonna care, so you don't have to if you don't want to.
I'll roll anyways. I'll let you know if I do.
Okie dokie.
Wait, what is it, plus 10 for me? Yes, it's plus 10 for me.
Dan, you're too tired to notice anything. Also, the smell of the fucking moldy bread is really screwing you over. Dirk, you hear a back and forth
I hear what?
between the hallway. You hear footsteps, and then the door closing from the adjacent. Well, not the adjacent, but from the door across from. You know it's coming from the other quarter, or not the other quarter, but it's from the other side of the hallway.
I
You hear
will
the door
pop.
closing.
I will pop my head out and take a look.
You see Claudia closing the door.
Oh, okay. I will go back to sitting on the bed reading the book.
She gave you a very blank stare.
Gotta sound out all the words, Xana.
I assume. Oh, well, Lujiku, you obviously heard the footsteps moving, but you don't want to be bothered with it, for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I was supposed to say, it's footsteps moving. I'm not gonna someone's moving around. Probably need to pee in the middle of the night. I don't know.
Yeah.
Not everyone has a great bladder such as you. It holds all the liquids. for eternity.
So Dirk, you open the book. You read the first chapter about the black goat. Roll me knowledge, religion, if you got it.
I think reading this book is a
I have
bad
no
idea.
knowledge skills.
Roll me an intellect roll.
I can do that. Oh boy, 1d20 minus 1. That's a good old 12.
From what you understand, these are beats and rhymes. Big goat guy sounds similar to Satine. Don't know what else to say really. But that's all.
Satine.
Satan, pretty much.
Yeah, okay,
Sounds like Satan. Isn't
I get-
Satan.
I
Sounds like Satan though.
Satin
What's
pants.
the name of the guy that we're working under?
Silic.
Okay. I could not remember his name. I've been trying to remember it all day, and I actually couldn't.
Right. And that's as far as you get for tonight with
Yeah.
that book.
Yeah, at that point, Xander would just be like, okay, this is kind of getting boring. Tosses it back in the bag. Maybe later.
Alrighty. Boys on the right, which I guess is just end kicks.
Boy.
Roll me that perception.
The one bad thing is this requires knowledge rolls for me to really be able to understand it, and no one else here can read it.
Well,
I mean,
Jimmy probably could.
I was just say we got 3 people who can. We got 2 people who are intel casters and a bard.
No. Does anyone read Celestial?
Probably Jimmy. If he
How
wanted
does
to.
whale even speak? Where's the language? Nope.
I like to think that Celestial just sounds like choir singing in Latin.
Or are you too focused on your work? If you're speaking, I cannot hear you.
No, I finally figured out why it wasn't typing numbers before. My number lock wasn't on.
Ah. Oh, no frets. Holy shit, all those dice. So, which one should I go for? The one at the top or the one at the bottom?
The top one. It
So
was,
the 14.
yeah.
Okie dokie. So,
I didn't realize it actually rolled it because I thought it was supposed to close when it rolled, but no.
no worries. So let's see. What do you recognize with this? You hear some talking in the night. Sounds like gibberish. Coming from the adjacent room.
Shut the fuck up!
You hear a voice saying, "I apologize."
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Now quiet down. Do your magic in the morning like a regular person.
You hear a sigh. As you hear like bed sheets ruffle. Alrighty. So let's see. Anything else you guys wanted to question about before the morning comes?
No, not really.
The doors are technically open, so you can move around if you wanted to.
My plan was just to commune with my, owl in the morning for the required 1 hour.
Fair enough. Alrighty. So I guess morning comes.
And we see
But
what we've become.
huh?
I said, and we see what we've become.
Yeah.
A cold lot of day. I'm sorry, I can't.
Can I do something in the middle of the night, Stas?
Sure. What do you got in mind?
I want to whisper it to you real quick.
Sure. Shoot the shit for me.
I had to whisper to you in this.
I like use the macro whisper to anyone, but it's /w GM, I guess.
Alright, yeah, I got it.
You could always just chat him up in
Spread
Discord as
things
well.
Into God's ear.
You can always send me a test message before you send the full thing if you want to be for certain.
Or just direct
Yep,
message
that
on
works.
Discord.
Yeah, but then that ruins the whole having to check Discord and going back and forth, and
Yeah, I was gonna say, it says it's good back and forth, so.
me going back and forth is
Yeah.
not fun.
Yeah, I get you.
I mean, some of us are constantly in Discord dropping memes for some reason.
Well, that's Dan. And sometimes me. But that's because I have my phone small.
I think for the past little bit, it's been me.
Yeah, that's acceptable.
Alright.
Do you want to roll a stealth check though?
Sure.
Just to make sure you don't, pop the bubble.
I don't know what my stealth is. I'm gonna take a guess and just say I don't have any.
No, if that's the case, just roll me a d20.
It'd be Dex modifier.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember my dex modifier outside of my. I'm not in B form if I just. I'm doing this as I wake up, so if I'm sleeping, I don't have B form.
Dan, roll me a perception. Real quick. You hear a thing creaking through your wall. You don't see anything, you just hear something like as if it was coming through the wall.
I attack the wall.
With what?
I fiercely break off one of the bed's, one of the bedposts,
Okay.
and I start whacking the wall.
Can you roll me a Sunder check?
What is the what do I roll for a Sunder check?
Sunder is gonna be under your CMBs. It's probably not gonna be that great, but fuck it. You're doing it.
CMB, Sunder, CMB.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the wall's not going anywhere, but yeah, you start putting a dent into your wall. You want to try again? See if you can go through? Yeah, you break a hole through the wall through a bedpost, seeing on the other side that Biz is trying to drill a hole into the fucking wall. Biz, what is your thoughts?
I'm about to say, wow, he wanted to watch me sleep too. How adorable.
Do you blow him a kiss?
Yeah.
William gives you like the disgusted, just like insulted glare, and then slowly just sinks past underneath the hole.
I'm gonna whisper goodnight, Fox Boy, as I go back to sleep.
The shenanigans with the music also kind of makes sense right now. So no one else wants to do anything, correct?
Yeah, I'm good.
We're good? Alright, so mornings. Wake up, you're fully rested, etc., etc. The doors are open.
The door's open. Let's move.
Alrighty. Dan, are you gonna start to bed or are you gonna hang? Or are you just gonna wait?
Yeah,
Will's gonna try to find. Will's gonna try to find hammer and nails.
you know,
Alright.
this may be a silly amount of detail, but unless someone were going around waking us all up, what are the chances we'd all wake up at the same time, huh?
I don't know. Fair.
don't
That's
know.
all giving you guys a chance to stay in
Maybe.
bed or kind of just move around. I mean, morning quote has come. I say morning quotations because you guys don't have a real perception of it, but From what you tell, your body clock says you're fully rested, and you could wake up now if you wanted to, or again, you can stay in bed for a bit longer.
I know breakfast is readily available whenever I want to, so I'm out there eating.
Okie dokie.
Xana will go check on Wayo and the weird smell.
I will be changing up my spells.
Right, so Dirk, since you're knocking on Will's door, roll me that fortitude save.
What?
Oh god.
I just like how, like, through hell, Whale's gone batshit crazy.
I mean, it's hell. It's the best place to go batshit crazy.
Alright, you're able to resist the pungent smell of that fucking moldy ass bread.
Okay. He's like walking up to the door. It's like, oh god, that smells. Puts his hand up. It's, oh no, that's not enough. Pulls out the freaking scarf and wraps it around his. Not scarf. The bandana he's got and wraps it around his face.
Will's naturally resistant to it. He's been in there for like ever.
It is my child.
God forbid.
Well,
I'm surprised, Will, you're not using the moldy bread as a wall repair.
No, that takes apart from the dragon.
I mean, that's fair.
well, open the door.
Please do I have this spell?
Well, please open the door.
Right. Do I have it? I cast open on the door while I'm sitting in between the like arms and legs of the the front legs of the moldy dragon, and I just cast open without getting up.
Alright, so it opens. Dirk, you're able to see and see the fucking moldy bread fucking thing.
Wayne's just
Whale.
sitting on the floor, resting on the dragon with an empty wine glass in his hand.
Okay, well,
From what you can tell, he looks very sweaty.
Hey, buddy, I think you need to get out of here. Also, I think that needs to go, and I'm about to vomit.
Wayne looks up the top of the moldy dragon, looks at you, and goes, and just kind of like in shock.
I don't understand how you don't smell it. I mean, seriously, you're a fox, man. You have better smelling than me.
Surprise Pikachu face.
Yes, exactly. Surprise Pikachu. Surprise Fox Boy face.
Come on, let's at least go get some breakfast and then we'll clean this stuff up or something. Come on.
We'll go with them.
Alright, cool.
I knew Whale was a lazy piece of shit who had freaking open and close.
Alright, tell us what's your thoughts.
What?
I'm saying Thomas, the true engine over there.
I thought you said toast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, I thought it was tell us your thoughts. I'm like, wait, what?
Well, there's someone in your stream chat called Toast. I'm like, oh wow, you got a viewer.
So, well, I've changed up a couple of my spells. Most of these are the same. Yeah, this is fine. This is probably fine. I guess I'll come out and eat breakfast.
Okie dokie.
You should probably move the camera around a little more.
Shortly follows the Jim Lee come out of the room.
Nah, Jim Lee never leaves.
Like, when we're in separate rooms, just to add emphasis on who's doing the stuff. Just move the camera. Would be my recommendation.
Right, but I have the camera down there just because it's convenient. If I had up there, then it's like, oh yeah, you guys can see that. There's more things to look at from up there, but there's nothing really going on up there.
It's just a larger viewing area besides this tiny little spot in front of Mr. Demon Summoning Skull.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys are in front of the magical breakfast, lunch, and dinner skull.
Hooray!
What is your desires?
Birdseed.
It is done.
Excellent. Some primo seed right here.
Sam's just gonna slowly step back over to Claudia.
I'm
She
not
looks
eating
at
it,
you.
you psycho.
No, it's not in response to that. Like, before, like, as you're walking up to go get the bird seed, like, Xana's just stepping slowly back to talk to Claudia.
Alrighty, so you got your birdseed. What else do you want from the magical breakfast, lunch, and dinner skull?
Steak and steak.
2 stakes appear on your horns.
Excellent. Turf and turf.
Should have been like steak on a shake. I mean, or steak on. I'm kidding.
I don't care. I'll eat them off the horns. They're, good for stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, you got
Easy.
steak.
Easy meat carrying devices.
This
Tired
is
of carrying
anything
this
you
chicken.
desire.
Shunk.
I want a waffle
Yeah.
filled with honey
Yes.
in the shape of a heart.
Do you want butter on that too?
Of course.
Does the
Alrighty.
skull actually say that?
Do you want butter?
Do you want to apply butter to that?
Would you like some butter on your waffle?
Oh. Request accepted.
It shall be done.
It shall be done. And then the waffle shaped
And
as a
then-
heart with
and then
butter and
Then
maple
you
syrup.
literally hear like a
Oh,
toaster
honey,
oven
honey.
ding.
No.
Yep. Ding. Freaking magic tongue pops out with a plate with a waffle on it.
Well, it is done. You have your waffle, heart, buttery, honey, maple syrup, whatever it was.
Alright, I'm gonna take it, and as I walk by way with my plate, I'm gonna give him a wink. Wayo is actually hyperventilating right now.
As a player, I'm staggered. Ray was also staggered. I guess it gets Wayo's turn.
It would be your turn, bud.
Wayo's gonna order a bucket full of pomegranate seeds. Or pomegranate seeds.
Okay.
then he's
Shit, I don't really know what else goes with pomegranate. He's like, do you want tea to go with that, I guess?
Where
Come
does he
again?
get the bucket?
Yeah,
shakes his
he
head
gets
no.
the bucket filled with
He's gonna
pomegranate seeds.
crush it. He's gonna put his hand in crushing them, creating like kind of like a reddish
A
like
pulpy
dye.
mixture.
No, like
Yeah.
a dye, and then he's gonna Simba the skull. He's gonna walk off with contempt.
The skull gives you a Nahigo face.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back.
I'm actually lost on that one.
I broke him.
Oh god damn it, Stas.
Okay. A what face?
Nahigo.
Oh god.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus, why? Why?
You're welcome, buddy. You googled it yourself. You did it to yourself.
I mean, I know what that face is. I didn't know that was what the term was.
Oh god.
Woo!
Yeah.
All slapstick tonight, boys.
Ugh.
It's just Wayo being really fucking retarded right now. It's great.
Well, it's good to have fun sometimes, you know?
Wayo's gonna be the only person in this world to be kicked out of hell for being just
Too-
batshit crazy.
Being too weird.
So we don't accept your brand of crazy here. You gotta get out of here.
like there's like cultists that capture Wayo. We shall sacrifice you to a demon, and the demon literally summons there. Do not do that. I kicked him out for a reason.
No,
Get
no.
a new sacrifice.
He takes the sacrifice, and then like literally a second later, he's like, nope, not doing it. Here, you can have him back.
Tell you what, I'll give you the power you guys want to not give me him.
Nope.
You pull that dagger out of his chest right now!
He's been banned.
Banned from hell.
Nope. Your sacrifice is not accepted. We do not take Wayos in this realm.
Imagine being so batshit crazy you're immortal because no afterlife wants you.
Oh.
Just losing it. Alright, so you guys see Ep.7. He's just gonna be like, can I have some eggs? Green eggs and ham.
I mean, it's all gonna be rancid.
And
That's
then
bad.
fucking...
Wayo's gonna turn to Akmera completely astonishment because he's completely forgot Akmera existed.
Ep.7, yeah. He looks at you guys and like, so how's the tournament? As he's eating his
Fine.
green eggs and ham.
Wait, that was a tournament?
I take it you guys won. Either that or we lost terribly.
No, we won, right, Claudia?
She gives you the thumbs up. As designed.
Oh yeah, I also realized I did use fortune once.
She gives you the okay symbol.
Yeah, I forgot. I think it was when he attacked me with that dagger and the poisons felt like it started taking effect, and then suddenly it didn't.
Well, Ep.7 looks at you guys and is like, well, have you guys figured out anything else about this place, or you guys want me to drop some knowledge on you guys because I was here reading books all day?
Shit's
I read
on fire,
a book
yo.
last night.
So, you haven't guessed, or haven't learned, we're in the Edson room.
Shit's on fire, yo.
Indeed. Fuck. It's hard to do with this music going. Because anything I say is gonna sound fucking goofy with the fucking music.
You are correct. You are absolutely correct.
Uh, obviously, as you guys probably figured out, this is not the plane of the afterlife,
Fallen today, many of you still stand,
but
but
some
every
weird
one
plane
of
in the
you-
middle. This is a plane where
What the
demons
hell?
like to steal
Dude,
humans
it's tits that
and make them do shit
blows.
for 'em.
Wayo's gonna sit uncomfortably close to him on the floor, eating the pomegranate seeds as if they're like popcorn.
Wait, I have a question, Ep.7.
Shoot.
I'm a half elf. Wayo's a fox, man. I don't think any of us are humans. Why the fuck would they steal us?
My mistake.
I
I
think
mean-
maybe I might be the closest one being stolen.
Xana looks human, so I mean, you're assuming.
Okay,
My-
I mean,
He's like, I apologize. My bad. Correction. Mortals.
Xana just looks shifty-eyed across the room. Yes, right.
mortals.
Yes, we're all
Right.
mortals here.
Yeah, so
Good evening, fellow mortal.
And then looks over to freaking Claudia, like looks her up and down. Are you immortal?
I'm as immortal as I am unkillable. I mean,
That answers nothing.
Agreed. Does the double snap finger point at truth? That.
anyway, so Avero says that, Getting out of this realm takes a heck of a lot of effort. Apparently, there's a lot of bureaucracy in this realm. A hell of a lot of laws. If we want to get out of here via the normal ways, or the conventional ways of leaving, we'd have to fill out 32 forms each.
Hey, I'm just saying, Swiggity Swirtle, let's summon a portal.
That is the portal.
Upon saying laws, Wayo's ears perk up. And like he just immediately stops eating his pomegranate seeds. It just looks at him with like a very kidful like glee of just like I'm gonna go break a bunch of laws.
Hold my pomegranates.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's like surprisingly the demons here are very bureaucratic.
Yeah, upon hearing that, the gif I just dropped. That's Xana's face. Just that's his expression. Just like, what?
Yes. Surprisingly, everyone here is somehow lawful to a degree. There's so many laws in place, etc., etc. So yes, if we want to use a portal, we have to fill out 32 forms to get our T98 fucking portal card to get the fuck out of here.
Xana just starts slowly raising his hand with a finger, pointing up like I have an idea. So if we just cause enough chaos, maybe they'll kick us out.
Well, punishments usually are by death here to anyone that's not a demon.
Hey, I'm just saying, that's another way out. Won't be in the Siderum if you're dead. It's not an afterlife.
Actual death.
Wayo's gonna go find the Mothman
So you're gonna step outside, look for the Mothman guy?
with the bucket of pomegranate juice.
Alrighty. But before you do, I guess if you guys want to talk to Claudia, she is available right there to speak to. That's as much info as Ep.7 is willing to share right now that he could think of.
Well,
So-
now that Wayo's out of the room,
He returns to his room.
Hey Claudia,
She looks at you. Yes.
you noticed a distinct aroma coming from Wayo's room?
Dude, truly let these odors phase you.
I mean, they smell bad, and I figured it's something you guys probably wouldn't want in your place. I mean, he's got a giant moldy bread thingy on the floor. So,
We've been around rotting corpses for quite some time. It's no difference to me.
Wayo just kicks his shit up.
Yeah, I learned rotting corpses smell like bread. Moldy bread.
also,
Yes,
you doing okay?
of course.
You looked extremely neutral, so much that it was concerning last night.
No, I'm quite ecstatic, to be honest. Things are coming to fruition. Things are moving along.
Well, that doesn't sound ominous.
Well, just know that the sooner we reach our goals, the sooner you guys get out. Does that
what
not
is
please
your
you?
goal?
I can't disclose that just yet.
I'm sorry, this isn't like freaking taxes where they tell you, alright, we're gonna do your taxes now. Well, how much is that gonna cost me? Oh, you'll find out when we're done.
We're committing tax fraud, Derek. We don't do taxes. But soon all will come through, and everything will run smoothly. But we just need a few more things on our agenda.
Which are...
None of your concern until the time arises.
I think you're wrong there. I'm concerned.
Concerned of what?
Being assigned random tasks that I haven't been advised what they are.
Yeah,
from
like being told to throw your shoe at someone to kill them.
With no guarantee of freedom.
demon/devil people.
Well, I can assure you that once your service is no longer needed, you'll be returned to once you came.
That also sounds like something that could go on indefinitely.
That can also sound like something like you're gonna put us in the ground.
That too. That didn't cross my mind, but that too.
And take it as you will. You only have my word to trust, so I don't blame you if you don't trust me. But know that you do serve a purpose to us for now. And this operation cannot succeed without you guys.
And finishing that with "for now," just
So I mean, if we all decide, hey, enough of this stuff, let's go jump into a pit of lava, you're pretty much boned.
No, we'll find others.
So we're not that.
You'll just put a delay to the operations, but
So
you
we're
guys are
disposable.
reliable. You guys are reliable enough for now that we don't want you to kill yourselves.
So we're disposable.
To a degree, yes, but not enough that we want to dispose of you.
So I'm just saying, the moment you get what you want, there's no guarantee that we get to, go back to whence we came, in quotes. Unless you mean literally whence we came.
I'm not shoving you back in your mother's vagina.
I was thinking more of the dirt, but hey, that's kind of fucked up on you. Shows demons can't be trusted.
Well, also I apologize for the ruckus. We had guests arrive, and we had to accommodate them. But no need to worry about them. They won't cause too much noise.
okay. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. I want a plate of crepes.
I want a crate of. I want a crepe of plates.
Kalen, your
You
mic
see,
is bugging out.
You see a crepe of plates up here before you. If you try to bite into it, it does not taste like a crepe, but it tastes like plates.
I mean, I'm not doing that. You enjoy it. You enjoy that.
I'm aware.
Their truth.
And you are eating a plate of crepes. I mean, crepes of plates. Plate of crepes.
Discord. Okay, there it is. My microphone just.
He wants a plate of plate crepes.
Yeah. So that happened. Outside, Wayo, you spot. He looks at you.
Wayo takes the rest of the juice, dumps it on himself, and proceeds to try to hug the Mothman.
You proceed. What, Moth?
So he's gonna douse himself in the pomegranate juice,
Right.
which stains, by the way.
Okay.
And he's gonna proceed to try to hug the Mothman.
Roll me that grapple check, yes.
This Mothman's gonna be like a weird pinkish color now.
And so are
I
you.
can get this.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's gonna be charred later, so it doesn't really affect you.
It'll burn off. Grapple. Why do I?
Yeah. It's your
Is it
CMB,
middle?
buddy.
Yeah, is it minimum CMB you can have +1?
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't manage to get a good grasp of Mothman. He kind of has 2 pink marks on his shoulder, but he ducked down, so now he has pink shoulders. He's looking at you like, "Hey man, what are you trying to do?" I ain't about that life.
Oh God, why is this here? Sorry. I
Wayo's
going through gifts.
Wayo's gonna do a disappointed sigh, and then Simba him really quickly and run away screeching.
Do what to him?
Simba.
Oh. Alrighty. He looks at utter horror as he's cross-eyed looking at his fucking symbol mark in his forehead. He's like, "Why?"
See, Wayo's plan is not to do the paperwork at all, is to have someone do it for him. They're just gonna sign a petition to kick Wayo out.
Jeez. You see Will return to the manor with the fucking wide grin on his face.
Covered in pomegranate juice.
Yup.
That's adorable. It's like he's playing in the mud.
Okay.
Alrighty, hootie, what are you gonna do?
We're just gonna go back to his room. Wayo has a plan. Wayo's gonna cook the bread dragon.
So Whale's heading back to the room. Beep boop. There's still an obvious hole in your wall, just that you have created last night. Anyone else got plans here?
I guess if
Oh, go ahead.
if there's nothing else to do, I guess I'll go back to my room and do biz stuff. Take care
So
of
you're
biz.
gonna sit through the hole,
Of course.
watching
Watch him pray and build his bread dragon.
I will cast a message on Wayo and whisper gibberish to him in Abyssal.
So, if this is watching Wayo just stops what he's doing and looks at the bread dragon and just like a child, just like, what?
As
Is
far
it
as you can tell, roll me a will save.
What is my will save? I think I have a good one. I have a decent one.
Damn it, I'll be back again.
Alrighty, so as far as you can tell, you're hearing Abyssal in your ear, but you believe it's coming from the dragon itself that you have created.
Oh, Jesus.
This moldy bread has come to life and is talking to you in Abyssal. You don't understand what the fuck it's saying, but you feel like a proud pop that you brought it to life.
Wayo kind of hunches over in a very sketchy tone and begins to defend the bread.
Biz, what is your...
Oh, it's adorable. He starts a cult.
The bread dragon.
Okie dokie. Meanwhile, yes, what are you doing, Xana?
Did I ever get my crepes?
Yeah, you got your crepes.
Okay. He would take the
What
crepes
flavor?
back to his room and hold his breath long before he gets close to the door until he gets into his.
Okie dokie.
Oh my god.
I hate what way is becoming.
Wayo was evolving to the next meme.
Alright.
I feel like I'm the only sane person in this place.
You probably are.
So I'm just out here in the hallway still.
Did you be back in your room?
No one else is out here, so yeah.
Okie dokie, I'll return you, Shazam, bam. Back to your room you go, whatever, but then. Alright.
Is it nighttime?
No, it's not.
I will be doing something at nighttime, so be prepared.
I will be. Well, you hear knocking at your door.
What name did you just say?
I said, whale, you hear knocking at your door.
Okay.
We're just kind of like the, like the get out of bed, like, yeah! And then quickly throw the sheets from his bed on top of the drag.
The bed.
It opens
the
the door
darkness.
it just opens the door like a creek, so you can just see out with one eye.
From what you see, it's Claude in front of the door.
He doesn't open it any farther, and he just continues to stare.
Continuing to whisper gibberish.
You're not helping with your sanity here.
Stop.
As far
doing
as you can
that.
hear, the dragon whistle to you.
We kind of looked over to the dragon, nods.
Things, but you can't understand what deep and terrible things. But it sounds like it's telling you to do deep and terrible things.
Oh my god, is Wayo just gonna turn to my rock witch, but now it's a freaking bread dragon?
Anyway, you hear
What?
another set of knocks on the door.
Well, I opened the door to a creek. I'm just staring.
Oh, okay. So you open it very slowly, so it's open. So Claude is just staring at you. It's like you have to report to the master.
Wayo gets a little bit distressed as he looks at the bread dragon in like a pan to do with the red dragon. And then
You
he just
half
kind of
bake
like,
it.
yeah, it's half baked, by the way. He stopped baking it once he started speaking Abyssal. So it's half baked. Oh,
Alright.
God. Yeah, he's gonna squeeze through the door frame to make sure that it's impossible to see through. And then he's gonna. Do I have like any spells I can cast on the door?
I mean, yeah, open and close, so you could just probably close it behind you.
Yeah, I don't have any way to like keep the door like detected or anything. Yeah, I guess I go. I just unnervously go to the office.
Alrighty.
Why did you make me? Why did the party make me the spokesperson for the party?
You're supposed to be the face.
Close
Face
the
is
door
it.
for you. And you proceed. Do you proceed to enter?
Wayo's gonna like face her, raise his arms up, and then cartwheel into the room.
She smiles and closes the door behind you. You hear a clicking sound.
Oh, Wayo's hurt by that. He goes over to the table. I guess. The table of fun.
As you approach the mirror, the figure appears.
We're slightly disappointed he doesn't get to do all the fun random tasks like before.
I don't know if I should just change it to a little darker tone. I don't mind the music, it's just funny to me.
I mean, you're dealing with Wayo right now.
It should probably stop being the exact same music that's been going on for like 1,000 years.
Yeah, fair enough. Give me one moment.
Change it to whatever you want. Wayo's still gonna do the same Wayo shenanigans. The Wayanigans?
Wayo shenanigans like this GIF I just posted. If you haven't been looking at the like the flood of GIFs for the past little bit.
Oh god. Don't even tempt me with having whale being Foxborn and stealing all the bread in the entire mail. Don't even tempt me on that. Alright. That's pretty good.
I don't know if you guys can hear that one. I can't hear it currently, so I'll refresh real quick.
I
Oh,
don't
there
hear.
we go. Definitely not matching. Damn it.
Oh.
I'll do that 1 second.
Yep, I hear that.
I don't hear it, so there we go. The worm crawls out of your ear, Wayo. Or the caterpillar from before crawls out your ear.
Wayo puts his fingers into his ears.
The figure in the mirror smiles and looks at you. There are other... You know, there are other orifices I can use.
Oh Jesus.
So getting slut right up the butt.
Anyway, well, how was the tournament? How did it go? Are my eyes and ears? So speak.
Wayo's just like, it was eh.
Miraculous do not catch on fire while in the presence of Silic.
Yeah, I figured. Wayo may be crazy, but he ain't stupid.
It was. So I assume you have the horns, correct?
Wayo nods.
So where are they?
Wayo cocks his head, goes to the side, and then kind of just shrugs. And he's like, I think someone else got the horns.
Who?
He paused for a long period of time. I want to say the dwarf.
Interesting.
No.
The dwarf has my horns.
Wayo really didn't pay attention to who exactly had the horns.
Claudia had them.
Did Claudia have the horns?
Yeah, she took them, and then we literally came here, and then she like went to the dude's office.
Yeah, Wayo didn't pay attention to who had the horns. You just came back for the ceremony. He was like, okay, time to leave.
Well, I recommend you ask your friend to return the horns to me, or give them to you so you may give them back to me. And they serve a grand purpose. It'd be a shame if you guys couldn't get home because of it.
Well,
It is what you
Kinda
deserve,
like-
correct? To return home.
where was this like? I don't know. This place is actually turning out to be a lot of fun.
He smiles at her. I'm
Now, if
glad
the
you're
curse-
enjoying yourself.
Now, if the curse deal is on the table, I'll go gladly get those horns for you.
Well, Mr. Firefox, you know I can't remove those curses for you. But you still have to fulfill my tasks. You only have 2 left. Aside from
Nice.
now retrieving the horns again, or finding out who
Ah.
has them. But, aside from that, you have a new job. I'll inform you more details later in time when the date comes closer, but it's gonna be a sticky situation. Let's just say one of my aides reporting back to me. But last will, how are you overall feeling in the Edson room? Are you feeling okay?
we're all kind of like inches towards the mirror as if like standing next to him and like just kind of whispers to him. He's like, "I made a talking bread dragon."
He snaps his finger. Interesting.
I think he speaks Draconic.
He laughs. I applaud your means of creation. So, you will find me my horns, and you will report back to me soon. Also, I recommend taking your hands out of your ears. Unless
Well,
you
he
unless you
stopped
want.
doing that after a while.
Okay. He starts disappearing from the mirror. You see gleaming, glowing eyes in the mirror, a smile, but then he just fully disappears.
Whale salutes the mirror and goes, "Aye, aye, Capitan," and then walks towards the door.
The caterpillar starts walking back into your ear.
Whale just kind of sighed. He's kind of accepted that point.
Alrighty. You walk out the door. Claudia is gone. Do you wish to return back to your room?
No, I'm gonna go find the kitchen.
The kitchen?
Yes, if there
You
is
mean
one.
the breakfast, oh. So do you want to take the, well, I guess if you're going to find the kitchen, are you going to take the left wing or the right wing?
I have a coin around here somewhere.
Hmm?
1 minute. Right ring.
Alrighty. You're up in the right wing hallway. You notice a series of doors that you're unfamiliar with. Proceed.
Waito's gonna start jiggling all the doorknobs of all the doors that and if they're locked, he's just gonna move on.
Alrighty.
And if they're not, he's gonna knock. Wait to see if he hears a response, and if he does, he's just gonna leave and go for the next door.
Alrighty. So truth, make a perception check.
Alright, hold on. Moving back to the skill sheet.
That's fine. Take your time. Someone is jiggling the door back and forth like crazy, and this music does not match.
I can't hear the music whatsoever, so either way. Haven't been able to hear the music for a while now.
Yikes.
Well, of course you can't, Devil. If I can't hear it, no one in the stream can hear it.
I guess we'll flip that for now. Give it a moment to load. Anyway, so yes, you hear someone jiggling your doorknob back and forth. Do you open the door for them?
Well, I'm going to try to reload roll 20 because I can't hear that either. So, hold on.
Okie dokie. Also, I'll just put in the name of the song real quick.
I have no idea what it's doing now.
You good?
Still loading.
Okie dokie.
Seems to be taking a while.
Well, at least the stupid music's playing now.
I'm pretty sure you're loaded in, you just need to zoom out. There you go.
You probably can see. You can't see something or something like that. Anyway, so will you open the door for whoever is jiggling your doorknob?
Yeah, well, I would first, beseech them. Hello, who is it?
And at that point, Wayo goes on to the next door.
Left or right? Right door.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna check every door until I find the kitchen.
Right, so left door is locked. So the next two, which one are you going to approach first? The left one or the right one?
I'm gonna say the left one. The right one seems to be people's.
So you jiggle the doorknob, and you manage to open the door. Within, you see Claudia looking at some peculiar items.
Does this look like a kitchen?
It does not.
Whale closes the door and keeps going.
Alrighty. So I'm guessing you're going over to the right one now?
Yep.
Alrighty. So over on the right side, you open the door and you see F. Merrill whispering to a mirror. He looks at you in sheer horror because you scared the shit out of him.
Whale has a face of just pure uninterest, closes the door and keeps going.
Alrighty.
I can imagine he's found out and Whale just doesn't give a shit.
Alrighty, and then you approach the last door on the right, I assume.
Yes.
You open the door to find that Jim Lee is in bed sleeping. It seems that he put himself into a drinking-based coma.
Whale's gonna check to see if he has the horns.
Alrighty. Roll me a pickpocket, actually.
Okay. Pickpocket. So I'm untrained in that. What would that be on?
Or, my bad, sleight of hand. There we go, sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Oh.
You didn't find horns, but you did find something else that was a little odd. This blue orb with something strange inside. Something that looks like a shadowy ichor.
Well, who's gonna take it? Who's gonna take it?
Alright. You take that. Currently, I'm writing down what you did, just in case.
This is just like a separate tab of Wayo's shenanigans.
So you take the orb with you. So I'm guessing you leave the room?
Wait, he took an orb?
Yep.
Yep, he took an orb from Jim Lee. Anything else you want to do?
There's that last door, right?
There is the last grand door.
Wait, let's go. Adventure.
So you're gonna open this door?
With the mansion. Yep.
Alright. Roll me a strength check.
I cast open on it.
It opens.
Wait, gonna open strength? Fuck that shit.
Exactly that. You notice that the orb begins to glow ominously.
What is all the? Is that like an orb in front, or is that like a? What is that?
That's not an orb that looks to be a stain on the floor, or it's like a weird shadow.
Whale kind of like looks at it with slight interest, and then goes it like he kind of like thinks about it, and then he's gonna just keep going. He's gonna walk across the other door and check the left hall now.
So you're gonna cross the shadowy thing straight through the
Yep.
middle.
Yep. Don't care.
You see the as you're crossing into the middle, the orb is reacting intensely. And you can say, as you touch the middle, it's split in half.
The orb split in half.
Mm-hmm.
Will passes over the second time to see if the orb splits into like 4 quarters. Does it? Or is
It
it
does
just...
not.
Will looks at both halves now that his original plan to deal with them is ruined. And then kind of shrugs
The
and just keeps
shadow
walking.
spreads over.
Over what?
You don't see it?
The giant circle around the weird rune. It gets larger? No.
No. You not see the ink blots?
Yeah, I don't... There's a lot going on here. I don't... Are they on the... I don't think I see any ink. I see a giant black circle with a
That's all you see?
with a thing on it.
Huh. Give me a second then.
If they're black ink blots, then they're probably blending in with the carpet.
Dan, you could check the stream. In case if you
Yeah.
want to scroll up a little.
How Ben, you do check the stream. How do I do that?
Twitch.tv/therandomtangents.
Or you could just hit refresh and see if it refreshes for you, the map.
Yeah, I could do that. Well,
Because I believe they can see what's going on. If you saw what's
Oh,
going
yeah.
on, I'm pretty
I can
sure you're not going to be too happy.
yeah, I just see a yellow and black floor with a black sphere-like thing, and then things in the middle.
Are you like super zoomed out or zoomed in?
I'm like halfway.
Hmm.
Like I can see the entire room, like in the screen.
Just look at the stream then, see if you can see anything
Yeah.
different there. I linked it in general.
Oh yeah, thank you. I will choose because I am not seeing.
Yeah, I'm surprised
Oh.
you're supposed to be seeing that shit.
I must just be like really stupid right now. Is it the giant black thing that's in the center of the room?
Well, it's part of it, but it's not just
That's
that.
That's all I really see other than like that thing in the middle.
Wait, did none of you guys see it?
I'm looking
I
at the
mean,
screen
okay.
right now. I don't see
I
anything.
will describe exactly what I'm seeing. I am seeing a what looks like a yellow floor kind of thing. A lot of that black darkness ichor kind of look just around a darkness circle in the middle, and then there's like some weird rune like symbol inside the dark part of the middle
Yeah,
where
yeah,
it's looking lighter.
that is it.
Okay.
Oh, so is the floor naturally just supposed to be normally yellow?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you just had a black and yellow. I didn't notice the change. My bad.
God damn
I
it,
thought you
Dan,
had-
you had me panicking there for a second.
I thought you
I'm
just had
like,
a black and yellow carpet. I'm like, how am I supposed to see ink on this?
that was not a carpet. That's marble.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot of sense now. Yeah, I see it.
So yeah, upon the orb splitting in half, this shit going all over the place. What do, Dan?
I'm gonna touch the stuff first to make sure it's nothing too major. I need to inform it.
It doesn't seem to react violently towards you.
Then Wayo's gonna continue on his quest to find some utensils.
Alrighty. So you're just gonna cut across the hall?
Yep.
Alrighty.
I think I just released this dimensional horror, and I don't. Wayo doesn't even know. So yeah, I would check eventually I would do the same thing I did on the right side with the left side. But I know where the two rooms are that the other people are, so I would avoid that and check the other rooms.
So the furthest one is locked, but the closer one, you inspect a bit. The knob wiggles a bit.
Does it open?
What do, Dan?
Wait,
Leave. That is
like if
Claudia's
someone's
room.
leaving? Or am I able to enter? I'm confused.
It seems like there's a bit of resistance to it, but with enough chutzpah, I believe you can get in.
Okay. Nothing like breaking and entering.
Am I right?
I mean,
So I'm guessing that's
not breaking
just...
anything.
There may be something on the other side that's gonna break. I'm guessing that's just a strike check or something to open the door. Well, can I cast open on it?
You
Or would
could.
that not work? I'll cast open.
It opens up.
Hooray!
In the room, you see the 4 people you came in with, and what looks like the runner-ups of the last tournament, all behind bars.
Okay, wait, the what?
The 4 people you came in with, and the 4 runner-ups of the tournament, all behind bars.
Okay, not corpses.
Well, one of them technically is a corpse, but
Yeah,
oh wait, she's not
they're
here.
dead.
Whoops.
Yeah.
I forgot to add her in. So make that 9 people in there.
Wait, so the witch I beat is in there?
Correct.
You bet.
Whale waves to her and then proceeds.
Okie dokie, so you just wave and leave?
Yep.
Alrighty. The door seals behind you.
I'm gonna go back to my room and I'm gonna stick 2 halves of that stone onto the meat dragon's head. It's gonna be its new eyeballs.
With that, you see Bread Dragon actually start blinking.
Well, it was just gonna like yell, just like with his arms off of his head.
Speak to you.
And
Roll
he's
me an intellect to see if you understand what it's saying.
I have created life. Oh wow. That is. Okay.
As far as you can tell, it is speaking to you in Draconic.
Ooh. Well, I was a little bit confused because it wasn't the same. It didn't sound the same way that he spoke to him originally, but he just kind of marks it off as just dragons being weird. Whale's gonna start kowtowing towards the dragon.
It starts cooing at you.
Oh, Jesus.
Whale's gonna dump all of his coins in front of the dragon.
It starts picking him up one by one.
Yes, it moves!
Does it, or is it all just in your mind?
It could be in his mind. My Whale is pretty crazy. Right? He has problems. Whale's basically just gonna huddle in the corner and look at the dragon until like daytime, or he passes.
So that's what you huddle near the dragon?
No, in the corner.
Okey-dokey. In the corner? Near
I don't put in the dragon's personal space.
You see the dragon start approaching you, trying to cuddle next to you.
Oh god.
It's cooing.
This is my child. I must protect it at all costs.
Are you sure that that's what it thinks?
Meanwhile, Biz,
Mhm.
you're seeing this happening.
I think it's absolutely adorable. He made a pet.
Like how me and Kalen's characters just don't give a shit anymore. There's no questioning it. It's just, oh, that's awesome.
I mean, I've seen rivers of blood flow above rivers of lava. All this bullshit going on. This is probably normal.
Alrighty. So, just mark down that you have a pet bread golem, I guess. Bread dragon golem.
Is it like a clay globe but made of plate like bread dough?
Oh my
Sorry,
god.
what?
Is it like a clay golem but made of bread dough?
Yeah, I guess it's also in the shape of a dragon, so there is that. It's also half baked, so you know it is what it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okie dokie. So night is approaching. What do you guys do?
Go to sleep. Or
Okay,
more.
fair enough. But do you do anything before going to sleep?
Nope. Fair.
No? Okie dokie.
With
Dan?
nothing.
You're just gonna go to sleep
On the
Yeah.
bread dragon. Yeah.
on the bread dragon, okay. It licks your cheeks.
Nice.
Zana, what do you do?
With nothing much else to do, he probably tries to read some more of that book.
Alright, roll me that intellect then.
Oh boy, here I go again. $12 again.
As far as you can tell, the black goat seems to have been, at one point, a divine figure. And then lost its way.
Fallen angel.
Alrighty. Truth. What you got over there?
I don't know. Guest message and tell dad jokes for the next hour.
To who?
Everyone.
Alright, I guess everyone make a will save. Fuck.
But it will save to resist the dad jokes.
To not sigh. Well, as far as you can tell, those dad jokes are directly related to you because you are now a poppy.
We're gonna start taking notes.
Dirk, you're audibly sighing in your head as you're hearing these random thoughts approach you.
I didn't have a dad. Why am I hearing this?
And then Biz is not here right now, but we'll give him a moment to come back.
Closest thing I had to a dad is dead.
Alrighty. So anything else you want to do?
No, I guess
Yeah,
everyone's going
yeah,
to sleep.
no.
Imagine.
I can't tell Jed jokes all night. I gotta go to sleep.
The
Yeah.
material's running low. Alrighty. So you all go to bed. Doo-doo-doo. Let's see. Does anything happen at night? Nope. Alrighty, so y'all are fully rested. And well prepared for the morning. I will give you guys a moment here, Because I'm gonna see what Kalen rolls when he gets back to see if he can resist the dad jokes to death and despair.
I imagine someone rolls a nat 1 and they take psychic damage.
It's a really nasty migraine.
Suddenly feels incredibly ill just because of that joke.
Damn straight.
So I have a bread dragon now.
Yep, a half-baked bread dragon.
It's also moldy. Does that make it a green dragon?
Indeed. Well, I mean, no.
Be more like a teal.
Teal dragon.
I wouldn't say it's teal either, but
You
it's
you
you can tell it's a smelly dragon.
you essentially have Cinnamon Bun from Adventure Time, but in a dragon, but in a bread dragon form, because it's
Oh, if I
half
put ice,
baked.
good idea. If I put icing on top of him, he wouldn't smell sweet.
Probably still wouldn't smell all that great.
Probably not, but better than before, maybe. That is a long minute. Damn.
I feel like by the time we get out of the ad syndrome, Whale's actually going to have created a living dragon from just random parts, but it's going to be like a small percentage of bread at that point. It's going to be like, I can't take him to the material realm, so he just goes on like, and causes like havoc in the ad syndrome for all eternity.
Daddy! And you're like, sorry boy, I can't take you with me. Just got to live on without me, and then when you need him most later on in the campaign, he just comes through this interdimensional portal and saves your ass, fucking Ex Machina style.
But just like the demons have like tails, where it's like this just demonic dragon came out of nowhere and harassed all of ad syndrome one day.
You
We
hear
don't know where it came from.
you hear tales of a doe dragon wreaking havoc in the ad syndrome. Rumor has it that he's fully baked now and stained in blood.
Ah.
Alrighty. So, I guess we'll just start the morning. So you all wake up. I guess you decide whether you want to leave your room or not immediately.
I was gonna
commit
get
your-
breakfast with the dough dragon.
The doe dragon accompanies you.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I will cast message and tell the little known mom jokes.
The lesser known mom jokes, alright? I guess everyone will
Yep.
roll that. We'll save. Again. Yeah, Whale can't hear your message. He's too busy looking at being a dad. Derek is having a psychic block at this point. He already
Everyone,
shut down with the dad.
everything. I am so tired of this place.
I assumed you wanted to step out and breakfast, yeah? Or was I wrong?
Yeah, would have done.
Truth, I assume the same for you? Are you gonna step out for breakfast?
Sure.
So, you two arrive at the scene and see that Whale has a bread dragon. Or a sentient bread fungus nearby. Roll that
Sentient-
fortitude
sentient-
save, by the way.
Sentient half-baked bread dough dragon.
By the way, can you both roll for me? Por favor?
Roll what?
Fortitude.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is
Nat
this
20.
basically just a mobile stink cloud?
Well, Yeah, you don't smell the heaping shit of the moldy bread. That's half baked, and Kicks, you do smell the heaping shit.
I'm back, by the way. Sorry about
You're
that.
disgusted. Can you roll me 2 will saves, by the way?
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then you're gonna have to roll a fort.
If you arrive on the scene.
Plus.
You know, he has a hole connected into that room, so
Here,
he
give
has a
me.
hole in the wall where Biz can see it all.
But
Yeah.
Biz doesn't care about anything really.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to load something out. My PC gen crashed.
That's
Okay.
fine.
It's only whenever I change sheets from the character sheet menu, it tends to freeze on me.
That's understandable. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah, it's gonna be a moment.
No worries. Take your time.
Fortunately, I'm dumb and didn't write business will saves without armor.
That's fine.
I mean, you continue what you were doing if you're doing anything before then. Sorry, I don't
Yeah,
like the
yeah,
silence.
no worries. So, yeah, you guys are in front of the magical breakfast, lunch, and dinner skull. What do? Also, by the way, and Kicks, that shit smells rancid, so you're gonna probably stand like 10 feet away from Wayo. But alas, yes. So, yes. What do you guys demand from the magical breakfast, lunch, and dinner skull?
Xana walks up to it. Cinnamon raisin bagels with cream cheese spread.
He looks at you cross-eyed and says, "Cream cheese?"
Okay, how about strawberry jam?
It is dawn.
I like how I feel like Wayo's slowly making the skull crazy.
Are we just gonna have a continuous cycle of breakfast segments this week? Is that what we're doing?
I mean, do you guys
I mean-
not eat breakfast?
I'm happy with this. Takes bagels, pats
I mean,
skull
there's
on the
other
side
things
of
you
the
can
face.
do, but
I
that
appreciate you.
depends on what you guys do.
All right,
You guys could head over to the tavern if you wanted to.
The
You
top
said
two
there's
on my
also a
will.
town.
Yes, but the town is not drawn out, so it's pretty much theater of the imagination. So, okay, so top one, you resist the dad jokes of last night. Bottom one, you did not resist the mom jokes
Mom.
of this morning.
I don't understand.
I don't know why
I'm
these are
going to-
resistance tests at all, but
So, what are the mom
Someone
jokes?
was messaging mom jokes in the morning and dad jokes at night.
So, I'm just cringing.
I don't know. With that nat 20, you weren't cringing.
I'm talking about with the mom jokes, apparently.
I don't know. Depends. Do you like mom jokes or do you not like mom jokes?
I'm gonna go with laughing maniacally. Got it.
Alrighty.
And then the fort save is
Yeah, you pass. You couldn't bear the fucking mangy ass smell that is fucking Wayo's bread dragon that is with him currently.
it's rancid, but my love for him is overpowering.
Exactly. So you're near the magical breakfast, lunch, and dinner skull. Do you want anything from it?
Second verse, same as the first.
He literally makes a second verse the same as the first.
Sick.
It is dawn. Alas, you hear knocking at the front door behind you guys.
I thought it was a big door. Can't anyone enter?
Well, the door behind you. Which it's coming. The main door, the main entrance to the manor.
No soliciting?
No soliciting, that's what you say?
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't our place, so.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they don't want solicitors anyways. Who does?
I mean, where's Claudia?
It
She's usually
seems
out
that
here.
she's not there with you currently. You continue to hear knocking.
Xana goes and opens the door. Or at least cracks it enough to look out.
You see two demons enter.
I said crack it enough to look out. I didn't.
They burst right in.
Rude.
Agreed.
They look at you guys and they look at the bread dragon in shock. Like, how the fuck?
No
I'm
one.
just gonna stand there, and all like boastfully.
Well, they look over to you guys and are like, so where is Claudia?
I don't know. I'm not. It's not my day to watch her. I thought she was watching us. She's doing a bad job.
No one said, "Come on in."
Yeah, what he said.
No, we have urgent business with your benefactor.
I don't know who the fuck that is. Is it Claudia?
That would be your benefactor, correct?
I don't know. No one tells me anything.
She is the
They
one
say,
that
"Oh,
takes care of you.
No one has said the words, "I am your benefactor."
Yeah. They just
And
say,
also,
"Oh, put on your."
And also, thank you very much. The one who takes care of us is Mr. Mr. Demon Skull that makes me breakfast all day.
I was supposed to say this demon skull's our benefactor.
Love
It's
you, buddy.
Me benefacting us breakfast.
Well, if you see Claudia, let her know that we will fulfill our end of the agreement.
Can you like send a message about that if that's all you came here for?
Well, we'd
Yeah.
rather talk more in details, but apparently she's not available currently, according to you guys.
So you came all this way. You know what? Okay, I'll tell her.
Yeah, I'll let her know some assholes barged in and said some stuff.
Appreciate it. And they leave.
My God, devils are retarded. I'm just. The hands are in the face right now.
You see Ethmer approach you guys, and then he sees fucking Wayo and fucking turns his head away from Wayo.
Are you saying that as player or character?
As character.
Okay.
His character, yeah.
Also, I have an image for Dan. He might be interested in. I'm gonna put it under memes. There you go, buddy.
Yes.
Oh my God, yes. So is Wayo gaining a level in Druid and having a bread dragon for a pet? Because I think that's what's happening.
I don't know. Does it count as a summoner, or does it count as a witch familiar? I don't fucking know.
I think it should technically just be a familiar. In all honesty,
Familiars aren't non-sentient beings. That's not how this works.
It's pretty damn sentient. It's moving.
Semi-sentient.
It has to be an animal.
It is a dragon.
It's not.
I mean,
No.
You know what? You know what's stronger than it having to be an animal? GM rolls. The bread dragon exists. It's real.
Or you could consider, I guess, a construct of some kind.
That's an.
We did.
There's a homunculus, which kind of fits and is terrible, but is an advanced familiar.
I'm just saying, GM rules outweigh any role you'll find on Pathfinder, so.
But are you saying that Whale may or may not have just unintentionally made a homunculus out of bread?
How many?
What I'm saying is, the moment it rains, this whole thing is ruined.
Don't get it
Good thing it
wet.
doesn't rain in
Waterproof
the
it.
Incineroom.
So
Waterproof it.
Afmera looks at you guys like, so what is the deal with that thing?
It's glorious, isn't it?
It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible.
It's my lovely way as creation.
I agree. This is horrible.
You're going insane, dude.
Please stop.
This needs to stop.
Okay. So, I don't know about you guys, but would you like to explore the town with me?
I mean, I don't think it's a great idea to go out there with demons.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, for one, we get to experience the culture firsthand, and for two, I'm a little tired of being shacked up in this house for a bit.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
tired of that too, but at the same time, I am super not into trying to take in any of the culture in this place. I would just want to be out of here as soon as possible.
I'm with Zen on this one. Yeah.
That is a fair assessment.
I don't consider being shivved a part of a cultural experience.
Although I do kind of need to find Claudia because I have another question I have to ask her.
I'm considering getting way out drunk again. See how that maybe like sobers him up somehow.
I mean, he's awake this time, so you can actually ask him. And Santa flips you off.
Okay. So Ephemera just leaves and assumes that none of you guys is gonna go with him.
Yep. Don't get killed, man. Run away.
Or do.
Okie dokie. So you guys are all that's left in the castle, or the manor.
Does that make us in charge of the manor?
Yeah,
Is
by
that-
default, it's ours now.
Yeah.
Let's throw a bitchin' party. We can invite all the sleazy demon skanks.
Wait, I have an idea. In case we
Truth,
have more.
where's your mom?
I ready lightning bolt.
I ready a dodge.
I have an idea in case those devil solicitors come back. I would stand away from the door.
Alright.
Why?
I have an idea. I'm gonna try it out. I would stand away from the skull and the door.
Way on the dragon, back away from the door and the skull.
Okay.
I'm going to say towards the skull. Skull, ball of oatmeal, hardened oatmeal at cannonball force towards the door.
He pops out a cannonball of oatmeal on the floor. You realize that he can make things, but he can't fire.
Okay, well there goes that idea.
I feed the
Now I'm-
giant ball of. Oh, I was gonna
Wait.
feed it to the dragon.
I have an idea.
What?
Might as well tell.
Make me a churro arrow.
It makes a true arrow.
I
Fires as a sling it.
I freaking put it onto my composite longbow and aim it at the door. Will this work?
I was thinking of just having a cannon built straight towards the door. It's less of a having weapons. It's more of a can we just easily command a ball of oatmeal to hit whoever enters the door.
Well, why don't we just have the crazy man build a half-baked cannon?
I mean,
Yeah.
do we have gunpowder? Can we make gunpowder? Oh my god, what can we make with this?
Whale's gonna go to the skull and request a bunch of rock candy dragon teeth.
Rock candy, what?
Dragon teeth.
It is done.
I
What
attached-
flavors, by the way?
All the flavors.
Blue
What do you mean
raspberry.
flavors? Rock candy is sugar flavored.
Yes.
I mean,
You can have
Jolly
some.
Ranchers are rock candy. They have flavors.
Yeah,
They're,
there's
they
flavor.
they are definitely not rock candy. They're hard candy. Rock candy specifically, like a string in sugar water. As the water evaporates, it collects on the string.
I'm just saying, it comes in all different flavors. Sugar, and my favorite,
Artificial sugar. Yeah. Splenda, if you're lucky.
Blue sugar, purple sugar,
Sweet.
red sugar.
All the flavors. It tastes like blue.
Sugar.
Ooh, I got purple.
You guys all know I like my taste of purple.
Oh yes. So yes.
So your
yeah.
dragon now has purple teeth.
Yes.
Has purple sugar teeth.
So, hear me out on this, guys. If we're
Uh-huh.
the only ones here, this is our manor now. We need to build traps to protect our manor.
I think we need to kick down all the doors and see what's behind them.
Go right ahead and do that.
I'm actually on board with this.
Will get perks up when they say kick down all the doors, and he just kind of waves his arms to get everyone's attention and starts walking down the.
Alright, I'm gonna ask you to give me a minute while I put on the B armor before we do. So, I'm gonna cast and put on B armor.
And I'm gonna go grab my stuff out of my room just in case I need it.
I'm gonna cast mage armor.
So in the time that it takes for you guys to do that, Xana comes back with all of his crap. Okay. Also,
Alright.
once again, we technically don't own this place, and it is kind of the one place we're staying free of charge, and until we actually get out of here, that's nice. And
Hey, no one said not to kick down doors. That was not one of the rules I was informed of.
If it's even if
I feel like it's common courtesy, though. You're staying in someone's home. Man.
Well, what's common courtesy in the demon realm? Exactly.
I mean,
They just barged in, didn't they?
they're pretty lawful, so
I mean,
Yeah. Lawful just means their rules, not, society rules.
Isn't society based on where you're at?
exactly.
Exactly. I'm
It's
saying
lawful to hold a tournament where everyone kills each other. Bam.
I mean,
it's lawful to just barge into people's homes without invitation.
we technically didn't kill them. I mean, I started to chop that dude's head off, but as soon as my katana made contact with the bottom side of his chin, he just disappeared. So,
And that's lawful to do. So I'm just saying, these devils are dumb. So I'm down for kicking down the doors. Go Team Chaos.
Go Team Chaos.
You mean freedom.
Yeah, Team Freedom. Sure, let's go with that.
all
Team
right.
Chaotic Freedom.
I mean, think about it this way, Xana. This is a manor in which we are enslaved. Who, maybe they're keeping other slaves that need to be freed. Maybe this is the right thing to do, because these are demons.
All right, back to Team Mad Lads.
You don't...
So, Wayo's gonna lead everyone to the jail room.
What'd you find, boy? What'd you find?
Oh boy, it's all lassified.
I kind of think it's hilarious that Wayo's like, I don't know if anyone else. I don't remember if anyone else explored the manor, but Wayo I think is the only person who actually explored the manor
You are.
for the completely wrong purposes.
Why do I need to explore the manor? I have everything I need in my room. And a hole for the room next over.
I was contemplating and telling dad jokes.
Yeah, so I lean over to the jail door and I cast open on it.
God, I knew there was a reason why I hated all those things I was hearing in my head.
It opens. You see everyone inside.
Oh. I think
Behind bars.
This is the wrong room. We should probably just close the door.
Hey, it's our buddies and those assholes.
Whale gives Biz the like kind of like the gesture of like, I know, right?
I can't step inside.
It's our buddies and those assholes. We need to.
There we go.
We need to save them.
I mean, like, if we free them from the sails, are there any much closer to freedom than now?
I mean,
Maybe.
they're still stuck in this place.
And then we have to share our manor with more people.
We've got
I'm
magic.
saying.
We got a magic food skull. What is the difference?
I mean,
You were talking about securing the manor. More people.
I mean, there's room
Well,
room
make
in my
a will
room.
save, by the way.
and my bed if envy wants in.
Hey. Gotta
Yeah,
make
well,
that
make
will
will save.
save. Will save.
So is like everyone unconscious or conscious or like what's their deal locked in these cells here?
They look pretty damn drained. Alright, so you save. You felt a tingling in your ear.
Oh boy.
They
Alright.
look drained.
Strong people, break down the bars.
I don't wanna.
I mean, Xana's gonna try to get
I'll tell you.
probably. Oh crap! Come on! Don't forget his name now.
Someone said party. These are our party guests.
I tell you what. If you can convince my lovely Wayo that he wants the doors open, then I will open the doors for you.
Oh, do you want to get the people out of the cell?
Holland. Right.
Yeah.
Dan? Are you dead?
Wait. No, I'm alive. Whale's gonna
Go on.
kind of just like ponder for a little bit,
All
and
right.
then
Well,
just kind of give you like a indecisive shrug.
It's a yes or no question.
Some of the people trapped in this cell are definitely friends of ours that helped us escape the prison. Would you like to weigh in on their fate? Because it looks like they're dying.
I
I
could
mean-
actually get that. I could actually get that information if I could ask.
Whale's gonna ask the bread dragon what it wants.
It coos at you.
I'm gonna listen to what let Zana speak.
Okay.
Okay, so Xana's gonna try to get Holland's attention.
He stares
Owen.
at you blankly.
You in there, buddy?
He does not speak.
Wake up! Come on.
No response.
Anybody got like any kind of like healing thing they can do? I'm like out of potions.
Already up
Whale
the
cast
metal
Cure
wands.
Light Wounds.
Cure Light Wounds isn't touch range ability, though.
Well, I can touch someone within the bars.
They're not that close to the bars.
Ah.
Even though, yes, some of them are literally on top of the bars, but, 5 feet
Can,
squared.
can anyone pick locks?
Whale's gonna try casting open on the door the cage door.
It does not open.
It's locked.
I mean, I can get 2 of them out of there if they want to touch me.
None of them are stretching towards you.
Whale's gonna use the magic missile wand on the door on the lock of the door.
From what you understand, it has a barrier.
Great.
Also, you wasted a
Yeah.
thing, so you know.
Well, did he use the wand or just regular magic missile?
Use the wand.
Yeah. Because it would just spin fire.
If you're just gonna fire random shots, don't just use the wand.
Well, a lot of things have fire resistance and immunity.
Yeah, but you can
Over
shoot
there.
if you can. shoot
Metal
it.
bars tend not to.
Yeah, I mean heat is heat to metal.
Alright, so after seeing Wayo make an attempt at it, I'm gonna try to see if I can,
Well,
See how sturdy these bars are, and make a first.
Xana's first gonna see if he can try to open the lock somehow with like a dagger or something. Maybe some of the tools that's in his freaking like fighter's kit. He has like stuff for maintaining his blades.
So your attempt is to try to break the lock.
Now, my attempt is to try to jimmy it.
Without training, your jimmying attempt is breaking, aka breaking the lock.
As long as it's not a nat 1, it's most likely going to be a fail.
Disable device is a trained ability, so without training, you are attempting to break the lock. This isn't like a credit card with a regular door. This is, metal mechanisms.
That's up for the GM to decide.
Okay, Kosa? What are you trying to do?
I want to see if I can try to jimmy the lock with something.
Do you have a sleight of hand /
Disable device is the one you're looking for there, man.
Yeah, disable device.
I don't have either of those, no.
Unfortunately, you cannot think of a way to open it
Not
then.
until I get like another like 2,500 XP, and then I get my actual level in Rogue, which I'm working towards.
Unfortunately, you do not have the means to do that. Then I apologize.
All right, screw it. I freaking try to rip the lock off.
See? Break the lock. I wasn't saying it was a bad option, but you're not jimmying anything. You're breaking it, so break it.
Alright, so you're gonna try to rip the lock off with your bare hands there, bud?
I mean, my hands are never bare, sir.
Yeah, we don't have Jacob anymore.
There we go.
Jacob's here.
Hey, speaking of which,
So I
good
overslept.
morning, sunshine.
I overslept, and
It's okay.
when I told Kel to wake me up, he sent me one text, so that ain't
Yeah.
gonna wake my ass up.
What was he supposed to do? Send you 1,000 texts?
I figured he would have called you, if
No,
anything.
he didn't do shit.
Okay, I will make sure to text your dad to go in there with the air horn next time. Got it.
That would have worked. So I don't know what happened to my alarm clock. So
Or you can rig a shock collar to a Bluetooth-enabled device that you can then activate yourself.
That's kind of extreme.
Yeah, I'm thinking the
That's the
dad with
point.
air horn's a lot better.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
I
just
just
extreme.
assumed I would have waited the entire session to the last hour to play like last week anyway. So
I mean, we're probably going to end here pretty soon anyhow.
what happened to my black orb? Why?
Well, there's an app that lets you send a trigger word that sets off an alarm. That's an option. I think
So
my
what
mom
happened
has
to your
ghosts.
Black orb? Someone snatched it from you. I'm not gonna say who.
Is it gonna be the person who told me is also a dragon?
No one is a
Could
dragon.
be.
Yeah, there is no one is a dragon.
Yeah, no one here is a dragon.
My exact message is also Leo has a sentient bred dragon.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Yeah, that is now a thing.
I feel like I need a Spark Notes version. What the hell happened?
I
I'll give
think
you the
I
rundown
think
later.
you're gonna have to go watch the VOD.
I'll give you a rundown after this if it's unless it's needed beforehand.
Well, want to hurry your old ass over here and try to help us open this door?
What happened to the tournament? Did my character just fall asleep? Because please tell me that's the reason why you just said that. Nothing
Yeah, you
happened.
just fell asleep.
Yeah,
I fucking
your
love it,
class
man.
was.
That I developed narcolepsy, just didn't do anything. That's what I really want that to happen.
Yeah, you slept through like 3 days.
Yeah, you came
2
out here,
days,
you got
technically.
breakfast every day, and you smoked your pipe, you drank, and you went back to your room.
This is actually really close to what happened. Alright. I'm actually really okay with this. Oh my god, I'm actually in my room. Awesome, I love it.
You were really drained after that tournament and the disbelief that you actually won your fight, so
Can I
you
make
just
a?
contemplated existence.
Can I pull on the bars of the jail cell? I want to see how sturdy they are.
The fuck
Huh?
is this nursery rhyme shit? Alright.
I'm gonna
Well,
try
it's
to-
the creepy
I'm gonna
music
try
we've been
Alright.
listening to.
to see if I can pop the lock loose if I can.
Alright, so I guess amongst yourselves, you decide who wants to go first.
I'll let Zana do it. I'm just testing it to see if they seem sturdy.
Yeah.
That's all I'm doing, and then Zana can do his.
What do you want me to roll?
So you're trying to pop the lock, but are you popping the lock with your bare hands, or are you popping it with your weapon?
I'm just gonna try to pull it off. Just see if I can just like get the actual bar part that like loops through to break.
So
Or
that's
is
a
it
strength check.
Okay. And it's +3. That's +3. That's +3. That's only an 11. This thing ain't bud.
Does not budge.
So, subtlety not working. Kick!
So, just a quick question. Since you're waking up late, Mr. Gimli, do you want to get some breakfast before you convene with them?
Sure. Why not?
Gotta sell this breakfast skull as much as possible. We're not gonna be here forever, so.
Yeah. So, what do you want from the magical breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Just for a reference, I currently have a churro arrow in my inventory.
Churro arrow. Well, I'm going to ask for what have I been? I don't remember what I had last time.
Oh my god, I just realized freaking churros exist, but by god, if we have cream cheese spread.
What's cream cheese?
Exactly.
It's cream cheese. It's creamy cheese.
All right.
Stuff that you put on bagels.
I know his mythological cream cheese does not exist in this world.
I'm
Oh no,
broken
it
by
totally
cream
exists.
cheese.
It's just for rich people, like what my family used to be.
I think I've learned more about your character's backstory in 5 seconds than I have in the entire 8 games we played.
Well, that was something that was going to happen, but of course, everybody shunned my attempt to even talk to them. So
Anyway, so what do you want for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Skull?
Eggs and bacon. Sounds delicious. I do it. Go.
Alrighty. It is done. It produces eggs and bacons. By the way, guys, at the cell, you start seeing a draining effect happening from... you start seeing them convulse a bit.
Okay, I don't like this, Biz. Break the lock.
Alright.
Break it down.
I'm gonna
I'll
cast
also-
bull.
I will also help you on this.
I'm gonna cast bull
I
strength on
inspire
myself
you.
and try to rip the lock off.
You're also inspired, by the way, from Dan.
I cast
what
Fortune.
inspired you?
You got plus
Oh,
1 to
You're
your
also
roll.
fortune.
Plus
Okie dokie. So, are you ripping the locks off with your bare hands? Alright, you don't have
Yeah, of
weapons.
course.
So,
I have
check.
claws.
Strength check.
Alright, so +1 from fortune. Hold on, let me get this
No,
thing up.
+1 from the inspiration.
Yeah,
Fortune
+1
is just
from
roll
inspiration.
twice.
Fortune, you can roll twice and take the better. And then, what's the additions for me assisting?
+2.
+2?
Alright. So attempt number 1. And fortune. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the 17.
You pull and pull, you see the lock bend, but it does not budge any further.
Alright.
And Xana, with his impatience, will give 1 extra heavy kick.
I was gonna shoot the lock.
My foot's in the way, sir!
Like
Don't
coin
hurt.
shot it through the foot.
Do
Do
you
it.
sure
Do it.
you want to shoot? Yeah,
Dang
your foot hurts a bit. You sure you want to shoot a metal lock, Wayo?
Why is this thing so sturdy?
Yeah, I got silver bullets from, or not. So I think they could be silver, but I got bullets from that one lady.
And he pulls out
What?
his gun.
Silver?
That Xana steps out of the room. Yep, not doing that. Also, maybe try to aim at a spot that, like, our actual friends aren't by. I mean, maybe somewhere in this middle area, where there's a cluster of 4
I'm gonna try
people
to
I don't care about.
angle it so that we'll most likely just hit the lock.
Too bad no one has any explosives.
No, no, you don't. Apparently anymore, for some reason, which we still haven't talked about.
What do you mean you? Anyone could have explosives. Why would it have to be me?
Oh, because you
I
used to always
try to
have
shoot the lock.
explosives.
You hit the lock. Guess roll for damage.
Oh wait, it's D2 plus. It's just D2.
Yeah.
It's just D2. Yeah.
So, the lock's still looking good. It just has a little sud mark from where the bullet hit it.
Okay, that obviously didn't do anything.
Seduce the lock.
Hey, Biz, if you would like to step aside.
Hmm?
If you
Okay.
would like to step aside as Xana's walking back through the door, pulling out the katana. Alright.
Seduce the lock.
I don't think that's an option here.
I'm trying,
Where's
Alright,
gonna
dude.
seduce the lock?
trying to understand what's happened during this campaign just by looking at the memes and shit. Part of this part. It's not going great.
Well, those memes don't necessarily mean anything.
Yeah, most of the memes don't relate. Let's see here. What actually does.
There's a lot of sexual stuff in there.
By the
The
way,
bread
we see
one.
Claudia enter the manor.
I put a couple bread memes.
Yeah, the crazy thing then let's see here. The fox cuddled up with the bedspread wagging his tail, that's him cuddled up with the dragon. And there's the bit with the fox with all the bread and the fox trying to get out of the hole, that kind of relates. Also the fox in a straitjacket.
So anything with the fox in it, pretty much.
Yeah, more or less most of that.
I demand rape trap.
Anyway.
I did all the trap memes for Biz.
And then the eye looking around in the total darkness, that's Biz looking through the whole wall. And then the bread dragon.
Yeah,
Alrighty, so...
Alright.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, it's not important. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, I was just gonna continue on, but if it's not important, just go ahead right quick and I'll continue.
No. It's continue. That's
Oh,
why it's not
Shall
important.
I roll to hit
We were
with my
saying.
katana on this lock?
You have to roll a sunder check, buddy.
Okay, I can do that.
Please
What's
don't
my-
break your katana.
It's magic, it can't.
Okay.
Technically can.
Let's say magic doesn't make it non-breakable.
Is magic
True.
unbreakable? That sounds awesome.
I mean, some stuff is like that. It's highly durable, at least. But
My character's magic.
I
he
mean,
can't
I
break.
did break a freaking magic curse blade, so you know. What is? I forget what that is.
Sunder's under CMB, buddy.
+9, then +4, so commit 9.
Yeah, you don't hit it with your sunder check. Sorry, bud. Alright, so Jim Lee, you noticed that again. That
Yeah, obviously doesn't work.
Claudia showed up.
I acknowledge her appearance. I ask what's happened since I've been Spark Notes. Help. What happened? What have I been doing
Since you've been sleeping.
since I've been sleeping?
Literally
Not
nothing.
that much.
Nothing? Alright.
Just that
Did we win the tournament?
she gives you a thumbs up. Yeah, we won.
Alright. Awesome.
Do you know
Yeah.
what the others are?
Not a clue. I was gonna ask you that.
I mean, she might be able to hear the fact that we're literally smacking metal on metal here pretty hard.
I feel like someone should.
That's a good point. I'm gonna cast silence.
I think we're the only
Okay.
one in here.
Yeah, I mean, would you think to do that? Because we're the only ones here?
Well, now that we're making a shit ton of noise at the thing, sure.
I mean, but there's no one else here. There's no reason to do it because no one's here.
Who even said there's no one else here?
We did. I believe it.
We all established this. It's the whole reason we're like, yeah, so we own this place. Now let's go do whatever.
Anyways,
My basis for casting silence is because you said we were making noise, not anything else.
let me know if I can try to sunder the door lock myself.
You can try again. I want to.
I'm gonna try to sunder it this time. Get my B out.
How's the food quality?
How's the food quality? I don't know. Did it taste any different to me, Stas?
Than before.
Well, tastes delicious.
How strong is this lock? Let's find out. 28.
So roll that damage again.
It might be magical.
Yeah, it could be. That's what I'm saying. I wonder how strong this lock is. Plus, what's it? Plus 6. 10 damage.
The lock itself breaks.
Final.
Now the door, I guess.
And
The
we just
door
gotta
swings
the door.
open, but you don't see them move.
And Xana's gonna go in and grab Holland out.
After you use on it.
So you pull Hall now. Are you pulling him out into the hallway?
I'm at least pulling him outside of the cage.
Okay, so he's now outside of the cage.
I'm
And
gonna
then
step out.
Whale,
I will
Whale
go
will
back
cast
for
Cure Light
Indy.
Wounds.
Thank you.
But
It's a little cramped. It's a little cramped in here, but like we can huddle him in the corner over here.
Whale will cast Cure Light Wounds on him.
And while he's doing that, I'm going back for Envy and pulling Envy out.
Yeah,
he's
I'm gonna Cure Light Wounds all the people from
still
prison.
not. He's still not looking good. He still looks drained.
Should have looked at least better than before, though.
Doesn't look like it's any physical damage, but I mean, yeah, he does look slightly better, slightly healthier.
I mean, if they're not physically damaged anyway, someone that's at full health being hit with Cure Light Wounds doesn't make them like extra healthy or anything.
Alrighty.
I'm just saying, I'm not sharing my room with anyone.
Xana will very quickly offer his bed to both of them, which he'll probably put Envy on the bed and pull out his bedroll and put freaking Holland on that, and then he'll just kind of sit in the corner.
I can't remember
They both stare at you blankly.
what was crazy guy's name again. I forget.
Don't know, don't care.
Was I asking you, sir? He's my friend.
I mean, you asked out loud, so don't ask if you don't actually mean to ask.
I was asking the GM. That would presumably have his name.
Yeah.
Actually in person. Or roll a knowledge check, maybe.
I'll give you a freebie here. It's combo. Anyway, Jimmy, you got any questions for,
Does she know where the rest of my friends are?
She does not.
Oh,
She assumes they're probably in their room, though. She can take you to their wing, if they are in their rooms.
that sounds awesome. Yeah, that lead the way, my friendly host. Oh, I see people.
She starts looking a little upset.
Oh,
Oh, hey!
I wish I knew that this is happening like right here. All right.
I'm gonna beckon them towards me.
Oh, us?
She
Yeah.
starts approaching.
Just bring me with her, Stas. It's all right. I'll just walk with her.
So, you won't believe this. So 2 demons came in,
All right.
and they barged in while you guys were away. While you were sleeping, you were off somewhere. And they said something, and then they left. I don't know. They said they wanted to talk in person, but rather than sitting here and waiting or sending a message, they decided, just leave. I think the people around here are stupid.
She chuckles. Do you know what they look like?
Couple of
I'm not gonna
assholes.
lie, I was hardly paying attention. I was thinking about oatmeal cannonballs at the time.
Definitely a couple of assholes.
Yeah, what he said.
Well, I'll find these couple of assholes some other time. So can you explain to me what is going on here?
So we decided that it would be a good idea to explore the castle.
And we found all these tired people.
Yeah, they were really sleepy.
How did you open the door?
I can have you know, doors are somewhat of my specialty.
Is the door
The
just like
door-
broken apart behind him, or?
No, the door was just not meant to be open.
I mean, I can open a door through dimensions. I could probably, open just a simple door.
A door that was enchanted not to open.
Well, I mean, it's a pretty bad enchantment, if you ask me. You should probably definitely call whoever made the enchantment and tell them to give you a refund.
And why are you locking up buddies? Hmm? Why are
I
tired
mean, that's rude, truth. You
people all
shouldn't ask
locked up?
that.
We're just making sure that they're comfortable in their stay.
They are not comfortable. They're like freaking zombified over here.
I mean, comfortable is
Comatose?
yeah, I mean, you can be comfortable in comatose. Have you ever been drunk out of your mind? I've been drunk out of my mind.
Once again, learned more backstory about business character in not 5 seconds than I have in the last couple episodes.
Well, whenever you actually get a session to talk.
What were you
Yeah,
gonna?
that's
Are you saying you were gonna blurt your backstory just at people? Like, what kind of storytelling is that?
I wasn't
The
going
one where
to blurt my whole story. I was going to try to actually interact with people, but everyone's just like, oh, no, I'm just getting up and leaving you.
The most important part about your character to me is that you're possessed by something.
So, anyways, welcome home. You have a message. Like I said, I forgot what the message was. They said something about they want something, or I don't know. You probably
They're
would
wanting to
know.
talk to you.
That's
Yeah.
a great message. 10
Yeah,
out of 10.
again, they didn't leave any paper for me to hold, because honestly, oatmeal cannonballs were more important in my mind at the time. Nor did they want to stay. It wasn't important. I'm guessing if, they didn't secure a way to give the message to you.
Yeah, the couple of assholes showed up, said that they had urgent business, but apparently wasn't urgent enough to leave anything here. They just walked all the way the fuck over here and then fucking left.
Yeah. By the way, are you our benefactor? Because they said something about our benefactor, and I'm assuming that's a skull, because he's benefacting me breakfast every morning.
Fun. Okay, well.
I don't think she's very happy with you guys.
Well, I mean, I don't care if she's very happy with me at all. I can be honest, I'm not very happy still staying here, but we're here.
What's happened while I was asleep? Why is everyone unhappy with their accommodations now?
Well, I mean, we did go through a death tournament in which, we could have died with no real
I
assurances.
was drunk for most of it. I don't remember this stuff very well.
It's okay. So let me get this right.
Yeah.
People came,
Mhm.
looking for me,
Mhm.
did not find me,
Mhm.
left.
Mhm.
You guys decide, since you're alone, to
Mhm.
snoop around in the manor.
Who said anything about sneaking? Yeah.
Yeah, we were clearly walking around. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that there's men present, I would be walking around fully in my birthday suit.
Like, had you been here, you would have seen
I'm
us
really
walk
happy
into
that
this
you're not
hallway and
doing
then start
that.
breaking down a door.
I'm very unhappy that you're not doing that.
Well, if you don't mind closing the door when you're done, I'd
Oh.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I can totally do that.
We'll just find some space for these guys.
So anyways, when are we getting our next assignment?
Soon. Well, actually, I cannot determine when you'll get. As
Soon.
for, she points at Wayo, to listen for.
Okay.
Oh, Will upon being realized that's a thing. He's gonna go up to her and he's gonna say, he's gonna say, head of manor requests that whoever has give him.
So you're saying the horns are missing? Great, this day just keeps getting better.
Hey, weren't you the one carrying those around? Why is that our fault?
Because I already turned in the horns.
Well, if you turn in the horns, then I'm just saying whoever your person you turn it into is terrible at keeping track of these things.
Alrighty, well, I guess we'll have to find the horns again. And it's going to be quite unfortunate.
Did we get the horns to a tournament or something? Or...
Yes,
was like
the
some
horns
kind of
were the
victory trophy.
rewards.
I don't
Correct.
know. I thought we were fighting for a phylactery. I feel let down too.
I feel like you're not paying attention.
She looks over at you. Phylactery?
Oh yeah, I need it for one of our party members. They're not doing so hot. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I asked questions about phylactery before we entered that tournament. I'm pretty sure I was
Yes.
like bothering
He
everybody
absolutely
about that.
Yeah, yes, you did, and then I informed you that it's also a bad idea. While I'm eager for the the thoughts of having this whatever he is out of me, I definitely don't feel better about him being loose out in the world.
Stas, real quick, can I teleport back to the skull, ask for a bunch of salt, and teleport back?
For salt?
Yeah, like I want to use two of my arcane wisdom bar, just teleport back, ask the skull for a bunch of salt, teleport back, and throw it at Xana.
I mean, technically you could teleport, get some salt, teleport, but then you have to make a ranged touch.
So,
Oh, God,
question.
I've done this everywhere.
Question.
But I don't know how you're gonna throw it through the wall though.
Hold on. Do you not have prestidigitation as some kind of wizard?
I don't think so now.
I will tell you, if you do have prestidigitation, which is a fairly common wizard cantrip, one of the things that prestidigitation can do is make salt.
Oh, I do have that.
Well, you don't need to go anywhere.
I think the funnier part is that he was willing to twice to get salt instead of producing it himself. That's funny to me.
It's pretty funny to me that he's unaware of what some of the spells he has on his spell list do.
I have a lot of book spells, alright?
See, I can prestidigitation. Thank you, cloak. Salt.
Alrighty. So, Claudia just ups and leaves you guys. Tells you guys at least close the door when you're done.
Alright.
And now I gotta figure out where the fucking horns are.
She's really cool with you all breaking into stuff, huh?
Sure.
Are we breaking in? I just opened the door. Waya just opened the door.
Oh, I thought she said it was locked. I'm confused.
Yeah, it's really weird.
You guys opened a locked door, and she's okay with it.
And we broke a door.
I mean, we broke a lock. We
Alrighty.
didn't break a door.
It was
So
part of the
now,
door.
boys.
I'm grabbing combo.
Alrighty. So you're pulling him out into the hallway?
Absolutely.
Will's gonna show Gimli the bread dragon.
What the fuck is that? Is it actually like a dragon?
By the way, make a fortitude
Yeah,
save, by
fort
the way.
save.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why? I don't want to.
Just roll with it, buddy.
Can I say no?
Nope.
It's nothing bad. Don't worry about it.
So, if that is your fortitude save, yeah, you're able to resist the putrid stench of the moldy bread coming from the med dragon.
Oh, it's moldy bread. Heard. Alright.
It was also half baked.
I don't have words for what's going on right now.
None of us do.
Waya created a beauty.
Wayo shakes your hands in a thankful manner and pats it on the head, and then kind of just sits there. with a big grin on his face.
I'm currently holding 2 handfuls of salt. I don't really think I can shake your hands very right now.
You can salt his hand. You can assault him.
The salt's for Xana. The salt's for Xana.
You can salt whoever you want. It's an at-will power. Come on, salt everybody.
I'm currently holding the salt, though. I'm not gonna waste it until I actually can make a shot. Like, Xana's right next to me. I literally can't possibly miss.
Except for you can.
Shut up! I have a great range touch of 0.
Anyway. So yeah, Combo's out in the hallway. He's has a blank stare about him as well.
Is that the guy that Xana stabbed?
It is.
Why is he still friendly with us? That really blows my mind.
He's my buddy. I healed him and he helped us escape. Why wouldn't he be friendly?
He's currently comatose, so you know.
Xana, keep him away from Xana. He tends to stab him a lot.
Still thinking about doing it.
Why
it was
would
like
you?
3 times too. It was 3 times in the leg. It was not great. I thought you were giving him an autograph.
Once again, a conversation that needs to be had that hasn't happened yet.
I'm really good at having these.
So, I do want to argue one thing about the salt throw. If you're throwing just a bunch of powder in a direction, wouldn't it be kind of like a cone?
Technically, yes.
Haha!
They coat the entire group with a fucking eat salt.
Alrighty. So yes, so these people are out, but again, they're just staring at you guys blankly. What now, boys? What are you guys gonna do?
I'm just gonna let them. The Truth wanted them out, and same with Zana. It's not my problem. The door is unlocked.
You just help.
Alright, so where would you head now?
I'm staying in your way.
Okay.
Whale's gonna poke the witch that he beat with the wand of magic missiles to see if that gets any.
No response.
I'm guessing there were beds inside of there.
There
Yeah.
were.
All right, so Xana's gonna take a moment to just drag him across the hall to his freaking room. He'll take Holland and Envy up into his room, and he's gonna come back and drag 2 beds.
As you're peeking out the doorway, you see Gimli holding 2 handfuls of salt.
Hi, friends. Xana, Xana, I need you to listen to me real quick. So I'm just gonna put some salt on you and see if it affects you a little bit.
I think that's I really don't wait until after I've moved my currently semi-conscious friends.
Assault him!
Do that?
Who's your friends? The person who you stabbed?
No.
Please don't stab me, Xana. I do not want to be your friend.
Wait, he stabs his
No,
friends?
they're moved.
Yeah, he stabs. I'm just gonna fall behind Xana, just holding the salt, just slowly dropping a trail of it as I try to walk with it.
Thank you for typing out my joke.
Going back for the beds.
I'm not moving those beds. They're so
It's fine.
fucking.
It's fine. You can just freaking move my bed over inside the room, and then
No, I'm saying they're stone beds. They're like in there. They're built into it.
they're
You
built
could say-
into it.
You can say we're in a prison and those beds are nailed to the ground.
I'm just gonna walk Kumba over to the empty room that's on our side.
Empty room on our side.
Yeah,
There's-
isn't there 5 rooms on each side?
Poor ephemera.
You're putting him in a Mara's room?
I don't know. Would he be cool with it?
I like this is a bad idea.
Okay, if you're gonna just move him into the cool empty room, sure, fuck it.
What's wrong with this room that they're currently in?
It's bad
It
room.
seems to be draining the life from them, which is bad.
Rooms with
So
bars
you
are
do it
bad rooms.
the entire time, or is it just a intermingle thing? Or...
Yeah.
I mean, like all of a sudden they were convulsing and looked like stuff was
Like,
happening, and
when
then it
was the
stopped.
last time they convulsed?
Like 5 minutes ago.
All right.
But
This is exactly the time you ordered something.
Was
for
it
your
was it
meal.
the same time I ordered food?
Yep.
Are we eating people?
Soylent
That's a good
Green.
question.
Oh my god.
put
I
So,
proceed to throw up in the salt.
So wait. I look in the room. Are these the people we fought in the tournament for?
Yes.
I mean, the
Uh,
only one who's left in here now is the, purple-haired chick from the prison, but, I honestly don't care.
and I'm bringing her too. You know, she's from the prison. She's a friend.
All right, I'm gonna let Truth grab her, and then with the rest of the people in there, I'm going to close the door, attempt to put the lock back on, but make it look like it's not broken. Like do my best, even if it doesn't work that way, and then just
Okay,
close
roll me
the door.
that strength check then. Because you're trying to put the lock back together with your hands, I guess.
I'm not trying to put it back together. It's like when you break
Wait.
something and then you try to put it back.
Hold
to
up.
Make it look like
I know.
not put it back together to where it doesn't look broken, so whoever touches it next thinks they broke it.
I want to point something out because I'm betting it's on there. Do you have mending?
Do I have mending? That is a good question. I don't think I do.
I don't have mending. Good luck.
Because I have mending. I don't currently have it.
I have
Yeah,
shaped
yeah.
wood. Is it made of wood? Can I shape it with wood? Oh,
Nope.
alright.
You could shape wood
Flash
around it,
D.
maybe.
No, I do not. I have mage hands.
I'm surprised
Light,
you
detect
don't have
magic,
mending.
phase, acid splash, and read magic. I mean, I have a limited amount of cantrips I can know, so
I'm
a sorcerer essentially.
well. Then I'm surprised that Gimli doesn't have it, since I would figure it'd be on the list, and you're one of the book kind.
Nope, don't have it. If it's made of wood, I can do stuff with it.
Oh yeah. By the way, Truth, you see that the little thing in your vial is tapping the other way,
Like away
towards
from the room.
away from you guys, deeper into the hallway.
Did he
It
just
looks
say
like it wants to head that way.
your vials giving you
What,
directions?
head
Is that
north?
just what I said?
Yeah, remember the witch vial that we stole like 1,000 years ago?
I mean, if you're asking the players,
Yes, but both.
I mean, no one here except for Xana would actually know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Oh, are you guys good at
I mean,
identifying?
Wayo would
Nope,
remember that.
Because well, he might know about the vial that we took. Maybe he might remember or think about it, but the entire time we were doing anything with it, he was AFK outside of the tavern, and then jumping into a river of death.
Well, I mean, he knows about it the second time around. Remember, the drug operation. He was there for that.
That was where we got it from.
Right, and Whale was there.
I'm just saying if he noticed.
Anyways,
That's
unimportant
all
information.
That's all I'm saying.
Anyway, but yes,
We're really good at getting that information out. Kenneth.
it's a vial of witch ooze that I stole like 1,000 years ago. And
I'm going to.
I will
And
point
by
out that
1,000
it's
years
midnight.
ago, he means like 2 weeks.
But yeah, I'm just going to, attempt to finagle that lock back on. Probably fail. So I'm just going to assume it's failing because I'm not really doing a good job. And I'm going to just close the door behind us.
The lock is literally upside down, sideways, and around the bar.
Good enough. I'm going to close the door behind us.
You just lock them in there and just leave them there.
Yeah, why?
So does anybody want to test out if that's actually people?
I mean,
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like the stuff we're getting from the skull?
Like, watch and see if they convulse. Would we order something again?
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
hungry. I'll go for some food.
Alright, well.
Dick thing to do.
Kinda.
Just make sure you order a big thing. I want to make sure we see.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the skull if they're gonna watch, and I'm gonna order. Well, regardless if they're not gonna watch, I'm gonna order a big jar of honey, big enough to carry. Like,
Who's
I can
coming
carry it
with
one
you?
Does anyone want to come with me?
I'll come with him. Fuck it.
Why does anyone need to come with him? To confirm?
Hey, we are using the buddy system in this strange house, alright?
Yeah, I'm gonna order myself a jar of honey.
It is done.
Equivalent exchange.
A big ass jar of honey appears before you, and surprise, surprise, they are convulsing.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Congratulations,
Oh, I'm
evil
back with my
food.
jar of honey.
Oh no,
People
my
who aren't in the room
del-
anymore still convulse, or?
well, I say my delicious breakfast stuff, but I couldn't taste it. I assume it was delicious.
But yeah, I'm gonna go back and
You could have been eating kale this whole time, you selfish bastard.
I'm gonna go back and proudly sport off my jar of honey and say, did anything fun happen?
Yeah, that's people.
Oh, sick. Tastes like honey.
Way when Chuck looks at the giant bread dragon.
Will, make a will save.
Will save.
Wait, his
Nope.
bread dragon is made of people.
Alright.
Nope, you don't notice anything. You don't. He's still a bread dragon to you, bud.
Oh
I'm going to make this argument. So, in that room, are these people your race?
Oh my God! It is almost like a. Oh my God! It is almost like a freaking oh my God!
Oh.
It is almost like a homunculus because it's made of people. Oh my God!
What the fuck? Alright.
Oh my God! Oh my
Well,
freaking God!
in D&D, a homunculus is made of clay.
Okay.
That's more like a flesh golem.
Yeah, it's an abomination.
Or kind of like a, or kind of like what the chimeras were in freaking Brotherhood.
I'm gonna use ghost sound and make the bread dragon say Edward.
What the fuck?
So,
I'm gonna whisper to Kaelin's character and go, "Hey, did you steal anything from me while I was going through my stuff, like sleeping?"
no, I didn't go in your room. I don't
I
think
don't
I
even know where your room is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I would like to bring attention to the group that someone stole something very important that I might have found, and I'm very upset. I'm judging whoever stole
What
it.
do you
By
mean
the
you
way,
might have found?
By the way, Jim Lee, make a perception check on that dragon. By the way.
I swear to God, if your dragon's what was stolen from me, I'm gonna be very upset.
I'm just gonna sit here and munch on my jar of honey.
Would a bread dragon be considered stonework?
Here's an idea. Let's
Oh.
get that phylactery, put freaking
You notice
necromancer guy
that
into it, and
the,
shove it into the dragon.
You notice that the eyes of the dragon are reminiscent of the orb that you had,
Oh my God!
but
Oh my God, what?
it's split in half.
So I might have found a very scary orb when I was leaving the jail, and I took it.
Uh-huh.
And it was radiating this big oozy black mist around, and I thought that sounds neat. I'll take it with me. So, your bread dragon thing has that orb as eyes, and I'm very scared that you can keep it. I don't want it back. Likewise, I refuse to get within 10 feet of you, so I'm staying right over here, sir.
Hey,
You
Truth,
keep you.
pull out that vial.
The vial's going down the hallway. I mean, it's just, you know.
You just
Metatalk,
hear
this is-
constantly tapping towards the north,
Yeah.
the north end of the hallway.
You mean like that kind of stuff?
Like, yeah, it looks just like the witch stuff did back in our first part of the campaign. So when you guys went to the treasure room and you saw that black stuff coming out from a room, there was
But-
a secret room over there that I went into and it had an orb in it.
We can put the bread dragon in the cell for
You
safety.
want to separate
Will looks horrified and hugs the bread dragon.
That probably is not a good
it
thing.
coos.
As much as I'm not happy about the bread dragon, I think that's even worse of an idea because if potentially it has some sort of evil darkness stuff in it, I don't want to consume that.
I would like to.
I think we should stop consuming things altogether. I mean, that's just, me,
I mean,
as a good person.
this honey is amazing. You
I
shut
mean,
your mouth.
I mean, I kind of agree with that.
Okay, Mom, are you gonna provide sustenance for me? No, the skull will.
I'm gonna
By
go
the way,
get more honey. Be right
yeah.
back.
Oh
I mean,
my
I got
God.
rations on me. I haven't ate.
Good people do not eat other people. It doesn't matter what race they are, Biz.
It's a good thing I'm not good people.
Hey,
You
Biz.
see them convulse about 3 times in a row.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, I don't care about them all that much, but jeez, it's still wrong. I'm just gonna go ahead and get freaking Holland and Envy into my room.
Do the people who are taken out of the room still convulse, or is it just the people who are still in the room convulsing?
People still in the room, as far as you can tell.
Why don't we pull them out to the hallway, then see if it's still, like, we can still get
Works.
to it? Yeah. Okay, or we all just leave the... Alright.
The only information I know.
Fireball in the room and see what happens. No, I'm not...
The only thing I know about those people is the one asshole I fought, and she was a creepy asshole, and I don't want anything to do with her.
Oh god, we've been eating undead.
I mean, it tastes good, so I'm fine.
Do good people eat evil people? Is that... Where do we draw a line real quick?
No.
I got
No, good people don't eat people.
So I have a question for you. I know wizards can create water, and it uses some of their magic. Are you drinking people?
No, that's mana.
like to.
It's magic, though, you know.
So
would
what's
you
saying
like
that
to?
this isn't the same thing?
Because
Drink
this
me,
is
Dana.
obviously draining more than that. I mean, seriously, they're comatose. They're probably gonna die at some point.
This skull can create anything. So, like, it's just a lot of magic out there. I'm just saying.
Drink me, Kaylin, drink me.
Are we saying that we're using it too quickly and we're draining them too fast?
I'm just saying, these jars of honey I'm keeping. If you want to do anything making that skull not throw more honey at me, I at least have some backups.
So Xana's just gonna go into his room at this point and put Envy up on the bed and
Just
cover
gonna
her
follow
up and roll out the bedroll next to the bed and put freaking Holland on it.
Can I go with Xana? For reasons?
No,
I wonder if the flavor of honey will taste if you put
the
different people
door
in
So-
it.
shuts behind me.
Oh, I'm not letting
I just want to point out two
No.
things. I would like to follow the thread that the stupid vial's trying to give me, but I think we should save that until next week.
Alrighty.
Because it's 12:20.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
I have one
Yeah,
last
fair
thing
enough.
I want to try before we end, though.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out the churro arrow and I'm gonna cut it into little pieces and I'm gonna try to feed it to Holland and Envy.
They stare at
Wow.
you blankly.
Talk
You're-
about saying
That's
I'm
morbid.
fucked up.
That's morbid and fucked up.
Hey, man.
Their toes and feeding it to
Okay,
them.
okay.
Jeez.
The logic I'm putting into this is this was energy. If this was made by sucking their energy, this was made by sucking their energy. So just trying to put it back in them.
You make people eat their own shit too, huh? Xana?
I really like it.
They're comatose. They're gonna choke.
I mean, they're just staring blankly. They're not comatose.
They're gonna choke on their own shit, and it's gonna be your fault.
I feel like I'm late to the meme party vibe here, guys. What's up?
Oh god. No, you didn't miss much. You're now caught up with the bread dragon, and that was probably the biggest thing you missed.
Stas goes, okay, this is what happened, and someone stole your fucking orb. I'm like, who the fuck took it? Which one of you fuckboys took my shit?
Oh god.
I don't know, maybe the klepto fox that steals all kinds of
I
crap.
don't want to mark off Dark Evil Orb from my inventory list. I liked having that there.
It's gone, boyo.
Oh,
Not
It's
anymore.
gone.
You know, I still have the barrels of spice. I don't really know when we're ever gonna offload those.
You make
Wait a minute, do you have drugs on you? Hold on.
He's had drugs on him the whole time.
Is this like already like processed goods or
Yes, it is actually.
Yeah, man.
how much you looking to get rid of that for?
You have money that you're willing to trade me?
Yeah, how much you want it for, man?
Oh my god. For one whole barrel of blue spice, what's your price?
I got
I can't remember what
sir.
what was his name? Cinder or something? He said he was going to pay us.
Sleth.
I think Sleth.
Is that like was that one of those people who were
Sleth
not
was
in
the
this
guy
dimension?
who made the drugs. Then there was Mr. Suave who sent us out to go get this.
It sounds
Oh,
like to me
yeah.
you guys have a bad time with dealing with business practices.
Yeah.
Yeah, somehow we didn't finish that one. We just,
Drinking
left.
people's-
Wait,
It's
drinking
because Mr.
people's
Suave
bad.
wasn't there when we got back.
I know you guys go and get drugs and try to sell it off to people, but I'm the monster from eating honey made from people. I'm just saying. Glass houses.
Why would
Truth
you
is-
as a bee want do bees like honey?
Truth is now that Fox,
Yeah.
that
Yes.
Fox image that he posted. Hey kids, want to buy some drugs?
Whale's gonna just whistle everyone's talking about monsters as he just kind of tries to hide the giant bread dragon made out of people.
With which I've told you has a dark demon orbs in it for eyes. So, you keep that real close to you, Leia.
Well, if you want to make an offer, old man, I might give you my drugs.
I mean, I offered 50 gold for a barrel. I don't know what this barrel is. I don't know what kind of drugs it is. I don't know if I'm even gonna like it, but I would definitely try.
How about 100?
The dragon's coup.
How big's the barrel?
I don't know, barrel sized.
It's like a keg size.
How are you walking around doing all this combat with your
It's
barrel?
it's a cask.
Yeah, I asked, and I'm carrying 3 of these, so I don't know like how big these are, but they're in my
Are you trying to
backpack.
download all 3 of them for
They're-
the 100 gold, or are you trying to give me one of them? For 100
They're
gold?
basically the size of a milk jug.
I
A
will
gallon of milk.
I will give you one for 100. I want to carry at least some of these because I'm supposed to give them to someone at some point.
I don't even know how I'm gonna deal with this. I'm pretty old. It might kill me. Can I get a little cheaper than 100 gold?
Can
You-
I get a sample?
Do you want a sample for like 10 gold?
Remember, Truth, the first taste is free.
Yeah, like you're a very bad coke dealer.
I'm not trying to give you free drugs. No one said
I
that.
never said they were.
Hey, whoa.
But
Weren't
you're
you the
all
one that's preaching
Yeah,
freedom is free?
all
Drugs are
Freedom
free,
isn't
bro.
freedom isn't free. I was the one that said freedom isn't free.
You're all about free.
I got 3 jars of honey. How much will
Yeah.
that give me?
Personal
That-
freedom.
That mental high is gonna get him so fucking fucked.
That honey was free, sir. And
Does this
made of
drug have a
people.
name?
Spice.
Does this drug have a name? Spice? Just spice?
Spice. Are you looking for something more flamboyant, like head explosion? I don't understand you.
Saz, do I recognize what kind of drug this is?
Make a knowledge local check.
Oh god, you gotta know the street to see if you know the drug.
Yeah, I recognize the rolls.
It's Professor White's special blue spice.
Yeah, you know the exact name. Go ahead, tell him what it is.
So I get a name, make it up.
Yeah, feel free.
It is Moose Moose.
What?
I had couscous for lunch, alright? So I'm
Okay.
trying to reuse it. It is Moose Moose. To which now I'm gonna head back to the skull and see if the skull can make some.
Oh Jesus!
Jesus
God.
Christ.
You're a genius. You
I'm
are smart.
gonna make a lot of money, sir.
You're making drugs out of people. That's definitely not a good thing to do.
I don't, sir. I just woke up from a nap. I had breakfast. I don't know what's going on, sir. My friends just broke into a room and they're saying maybe they steal shit. One of my other friends stole an orb from my bag and how put it in a piece of bread. I'm really pissed. I'm gonna go get some moose moose.
I'm gonna say this honey tastes fucking good, so that moose moose must be great.
God, he actually moved me to the skull. Does the skull give me moose moose?
How much are you asking for?
I have an empty pouch, like that it holds herbs and stuff. I'm just.
You want a pouch worth?
Hell yeah!
It makes it a he-go face and shoots moose moose out of its nostrils.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my god, yes.
It just
gonna-
it means it just shot a cone of it, just aerosolized in your
Are
face.
the people in here convulsing?
Yes.
Nice. Close the door.
I'm gonna peek my head in the hallway and just say, "Hey, I'm gonna go try this stuff out in my room. If you guys need me, just come knock."
Will do.
Yes, I do need you. Come on back, old ass man.
I thought we were going. I thought you were done. done. I thought we were done with the session.
We're done with the session.
He
We
wants to
didn't
prep
need.
himself to go into the next
Yeah, we're
place.
about to go on an adventure and follow his
All right,
file.
maybe,
That's what we're heading at.
do I just make up how I snort the moose and I just head on with these guys?
Since you made it up, you get to make up the pros and cons.
You
We'll do
didn't
that-
make up any
do that next
properties
week.
of the drug that I already
Are
had
you-
in my backpack for like the duration of this
I-
entire campaign.
Yeah, fuck.
Waiting
I
for
It'd
do
be
it.
funny.
I think we should do this next week. Give
Yeah,
you a week to
we'll
think about it.
reconvene next time. Yeah.
We think about.
a week to think on it, and then we can just start up with how high is Gimli?
Oh, he's extremely high.
I
It's
mean,
just what kind of modifiers is he gonna get? What pros and cons is the thing?
I just come around
Excellent.
the corner, sniff it. What color is it? It's red, right?
Blue.
No, it's blue. And
Oh.
by the way, your pupils are dilated as fuck.
I come around the highway, I have blue stuff all over my nose, and I go, woo, let's go.
Be careful about bright lights, sir.
So this is currently Gimli.
Yeah, pretty much. I still have a pouch full of this shit. Just stick my nose in the pouch, just breathe in really, really hard.
Oh god. All right. Definitely think we should call it
Yeah.
because we would probably just continue with this fuckery for a while.
I don't love cocaine, I just love the way it smells. Oh,
now.
hi, I'm Jacob. I'm playing Gimli.
You guys for joining us. I've been Stas.
I've been Loogie.
I'm for Jacob.
I've been Dirk.
And I've been in
I've been
kicks.
Swiper the Firefox.
And we will catch you next time. Peace.
All right. Peace.
That was me snorting the stuff up.